Hello and welcome to another edition of Starting XP presents The Masquerade Sabbat Sides. I am your storyteller extraordinaire. With me this week, I have the same usual cast of despisable, despicable, evil sons of bitches in the universe. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. We are live. We're just getting things going here. Just want to say thank you everybody who stopped by from both streams. We have a lot planned for this evening, but the first thing I want to start off with is since now you guys are getting a little bit less, you're not as being babied as much. How are you guys going about feeding this evening? So
Um,
you're no longer confined in grades, your makeshift like sort of
oh shit.
haven womb. Oh, it's okay.
It's time to roleplay.
It's time to role play.
I'm
Exactly.
ready. I'm ready.
Ready. Everyone's ready.
So, yeah, I'm just going to be flying around, and if I find somebody alone, I'm swooping down and grabbing them. And we're going to drink on the roof.
Okay, so give me you got how feeding works is that you have to do a stat roll.
Yep.
And so
Oh, yeah, I need the character sheet.
what stat do you want to use in order to? So is this like what? Is this going to be stealth? Is this going to be athletics? Do you want to be subtle about it? Do you want to be just quick?
I would much rather be... Well, jeez. Actually, no, it doesn't. It won't even matter. Actually, wait a minute. I'm with Pride. How is he doing it?
Pride actually goes. He meditates outside, and he osmosis through nature. Vitae.
So, can you put any of that in a thermos?
It's actually kind of spectacular. You see him like he's meditating outside, and you see plant life and like the wind kind of rustling, and all the grass around him.
Right.
It sort of nourishes him. Like and he if you want to ask him, he's more than willing to kind of tell you what he's doing.
I'm probably not even gonna understand half of what he's trying to do. So I'm probably just gonna have to actually go out. You know what? There's a lot of dirt. We're in Tehachapi, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. There's gonna be a lot of dirt roads, and there's gonna be a lot of people who are driving alone.
Yeah. Just playing.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and land on a car, rip off the top, and grab them.
Okay, that's pretty violent, but sure, go for it. Give me a strength brawl.
Aha. Okay. Let's see.
This like the waiting on rooftop things would have been a little bit more subtle, and this is just like straight up like.
Yeah, the police are gonna find blood and a tore up car, but
Yeah.
that's about
Are you gonna
it.
let them live, or are you gonna just kill them?
Well, if I'm destroying the car, that's kind of
Okay.
breach in itself.
Okay, but really, we should.
Okay, you know what?
People every time we're gonna feed.
Maybe I won't mess it up. I'll just open the door while I'm on the roof and
Okay.
grab them.
All right.
I'll just do it that way.
All right. Give me a roll.
Okay. Let's see. That would be Dex Brawl, right? So 5d10. What was it?
Well,
It
no,
was,
I'm giving you a strength brawl because this is like
strength brawl.
I'm only giving you one roll to do all this. This is like your blood, how much blood you get. However, how much blood you were down last time, this is how you replenish your blood starting the game.
Oh, there it is. Difficulties?
I'm going to say 6s.
Okay. 2?
2.
Come on. Out of 7.
Okay, so you get 2 blood traits. So you swoop down, you land.
Wait, do 10s count as 2?
The 1 took away the 10.
But there's a 7, 9, and 10 in there.
Do you see the 1? The 1 takes away the highest.
Right, then that's 2 successes.
Yeah. you
Oh,
got
yeah,
two.
never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I'm like,
Right.
pretty self-explanatory. So you land on top of front of the dash. The car kind of does this like, oh my god, swerves. It lands in the side of dirt ditch. You literally push down the side window. You pull him out. You take 2. You throw him back in, and then you fly off.
Yep.
And he's gonna be like,
Scratches and dents all over the roof of the car.
yeah,
Oh man, all that
I mean,
work
this
for
is a 7 foot
Vitae.
something
Just-
gargoyle.
it's 2
There's
Vitae.
gonna be a
dude.
dent.
You get 2 blood.
Yeah.
Valen, how are you procuring blood this evening?
If Greed has finally decided to let me go
Yeah.
and roam the streets,
You can roam.
I actually am going to go back to my lair area where I had before. Basically, my
What do you-
accounting room
What do you
where
what do you,
I had for the
what do
wedding.
you do with your mother's body? Oh no, your friend's body, I should say. The one
I was
that
gonna say, Mom.
No. Your friend's body. The one that was like just
I was like,
surprise
refresh
attack
my
by
memory, you
snakes.
did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that still here?
Yeah.
Greed, you fucking asshole! And the cops haven't come.
Nope.
Nobody smelt this shit.
Nobody's this is a apartment complex in Oildale. It's not the most. It's not going to be like people are going to complain about the smell, but there's far worse smells going on in the area. And you got meth labs popping up everywhere. You got transient homeless people wandering around. Like it's a redneck white trash area.
I don't really have a whole lot of experience in body removal, and my character's still fairly weak.
Yeah. So
And I also don't want to scare any of my other ladies by bringing them into dead bodies. So I am gonna call the detective. Is it no, Deck is our
yeah, it's
That's
Cooper.
me.
okay.
His first name's David. That's why it's
David?
D.
Okay.
Cooper.
I am gonna call David. Can you? No. Do you answer, or do you just tell me to go?
Yeah,
first?
yeah, I answer.
Okay. I do you have any experience in the removal of bodies?
Well, I'm a detective, not a hitman, but I could give it a shot.
I really don't know what to do. When I was taken and turned, we were here, Greed killed one of my ladies, and I need to get this body out of here so I can get my business up and going, and I'll give you some money.
Hara,
Yeah.
with strength 2 and potence 2, is that enough to like carry a body pretty easily?
Let me see. Let me look at the old strength chart.
By the way, is having strength 2 and potence 2 kind of the effective equivalent of having 4 strength?
Yes, basically. I'm just looking at the strength index to be like what you can actually
Could
lift.
you use that Jedi mind trick on people to help us move the body and they wouldn't remember?
Yeah, I could. I just don't want to. I want to be careful not to. I would want to make sure I use it on the right person.
How am I gonna get the smell out?
I mean, you could here's the thing. You don't have to smell. Your mind is like all of you are, well, except for Derek.
I don't have to smell, but where
Yeah.
I'd like to be right now, maybe I wasn't clear. I want to be where my hooker ladies
Yeah.
are, because I am planning eventually, after we move this body,
Mhm.
to start giving some of the ones that I trust really well, be like, hey, come here, I'm going to show you something really cool. And if they don't freak out, I'm going to feed off them and give them a little bit of my blood. Like, take 2 points off of them, give them 1 point, and
Oh
slowly
yeah,
start
you can
turning into
easily
ghouls.
with strength 2 4. I just said look at the strength. Yeah, you can easily with potence 2 4 or strength 2. You can lift it. You can lift up to 400 pounds.
Oh, easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I
Oh,
can go-
this is
I
like
can
a
go take
little
care of it.
tiny crackhead hooker, like that is already in pieces.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. This shouldn't be that difficult.
okay.
I'll bring, I guess, like bleach and trash bags. How do I do this in not the most stereotypical way
So
possible?
you know that bleach is what you want is you want lye and you want shoot, Derek, what's that stuff that you spray that kills blood cells that you don't leave? I remember.
You're talking about the stuff from
Lysol?
Boondock Saints.
Yeah, Boondock Saints.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like an aroma. It's basically like an aroma that kills all like bacteria on blood cells, and so you can't blood test it. So you'd bring that because as a detective, that's how you catch people, like how you get blood trace and that. Lye, and you want like chemical solvent to just basically dispose of bodies that way. The best way to dispose bodies in Kern County that you kind of of, but you don't necessarily like because you joked around with your police cop buddies, is dumping it in the Kern River, because typically, especially since it's been a high rainy season, the river constantly will drag bodies down, and they will not be found until 6 months later.
Well, until the river evaporates again.
Until it evaporates again, and by then all residual evidence has been washed off.
Okay. I'll bring the lye. I'll still bring some trash bags so I have a way of transporting it without getting blood all over my trunk or whoever's car we're using. All right, so I drive there. My office is downtown, so it probably takes me a little while.
I mean, as he's on the way, I start trying to get as much together as I can, scrubbing my walls with whatever I had in there.
You have cleaning stuff, you have all-purpose cleaner, but Red just... There's a nice little brown stain where she was just decaying at, like she just bloated up because she was just full of poison, and then snakes were in her body and exploded out of her. Like, I'm
not a very rich character, am I?
No.
It's gonna cost me a lot to redo this place.
You are.
I have a cheap.
Oh, but we have a little bitch that has a bunch of money, don't we?
Oh, that works.
You do have a Dion Senior who has literally money stuffed under his mattress.
Yeah,
millions of dollars.
I don't want to tap into that too much, just because I want him to save it so we get like a more permanent source of revenue from using it to restructure the concrete now.
At least reupholster my fucking carpet.
Yeah, I think that's a worthwhile expenditure.
Okay, I'm not asking for like whole new decor or anything. Just the big, gross, disgusting, probably like, yeah. Okay.
By the way, Para, I think his name was Dustin, not Dion Senior, the dad.
Oh yeah, I can just get a carpet and throw it over top of it.
I had to change it. I had to, for future reference. It's an in joke between me and Derek here. I just need to know which one was the oldest, and he told me Dion was the oldest, so it's Dion Senior. My bad.
Okay. Isn't there a place on your character sheet for finances, or is that a trait and flaw?
It's a background called
okay, so I don't have it. Yeah, I didn't put anything into resources. Crap.
Yeah.
I have it at 1, and if you want to, it's like pretty cheap to buy. You could probably buy it after this session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you start establishing your business again, and like, because essentially what happened is like all like the backgrounds you would have had as a mortal, you've been basically out of business for a month. So by then pimps could have rolled in, taken like not all your girls, but kind of like trimmed the fat off your business a little bit.
Sure. Once they found out that I wasn't around to hold down the people, they're probably gone. Fucking bitches.
So, or some just turn trick on their own, or they tried getting out of the hoe game. It's just it's a.
You can never leave the hoe game, ladies. I'm gonna find them.
It's an up and down type of business. Sex is the oldest trade in the biz. So, all right. So you show up. This place. Okay. So there's like literally paint, like splashed on the windows, like that. That just dark paint that's just been crusted over. This place looks like a mess, and it's not that she's a messy person. It's just whoever was living here was like just kicked up their feet, and it just turned into just.
I just look at you when you come in, and I'm just like, greed, and just dour face, like kind of a say no more thing, like.
Sorry about that. All right, I come in. I'll bring it all inside, like. In a backpack, something I could wear without like looking really suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming to a hooker house. You can look however you want.
Yeah, everybody knows people come in and out all the time, and you look like exactly like the clientele that comes in.
Yeah, you're
Nice business suit. You have like a luxury vehicle parked outside. Like,
Come on in, honey.
I do
Don't
not have a
be shy.
luxury car.
okay, well, no, you have your Lincoln. I
Oh,
forgot. You have
I was
your,
gonna say, didn't we say we have a Lincoln for him?
yeah, he's like a Lincoln All-American, just like a
All right.
like a late '90s Lincoln.
So my thought was, if we dispose of her in the Kern River, she won't be found for about 6 months. But I can also help make sure that even once her body is found, it can't be traced back to you.
Oh.
Do you know if she has any dental records, anything like that, that she could use to be identified?
I doubt anyone will be looking for any of my girls, but if you're suggesting that we smash her teeth in, I'm happy to help.
All right. Well, that was the idea. Wanted to make sure you're okay with it.
I've seen enough CSI shows. She's dead. She's useless to me. She's not making me any more fucking money.
Damn.
Okay.
That explains your Humanity 5 now.
I was gonna say just turn it into House of a Thousand Corpses. Just
Oh man, that would be...
Nobody is a Samis here.
That would be cool.
shoot. Just toss the body down.
Also, I brought this. This is lye. It will more permanently remove the bloodstains.
Like flick out my snake tongue at him for a second, as I'm kind of learning how to use it to sense vibrations and seeing what it's doing.
Yeah.
And then I reach out and I guess we get to work on
Cleaning.
CSI Vampire here.
So what happened?
So when I was first being taken, Greed came in as a John, and it was me and my lady. He wanted two of us. And I think it was to prove a point. He destroyed her. She pretty much exploded into snakes. And then he took me and left me there beside her to die. Venom took me. And then for a few weeks, I was trapped here. He painted over the walls and told me that... I could say this as I'm scrubbing things and doing whatever.
Yeah.
Told me that if I tried to leave, I would die and the sun would kill me. I fed off rats and rabbits.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole pile in the corner of rodents, strays, like dogs, cats. You see like a goat in the corner as well. Yeah, this place is just...
Did you get a... Whatever.
So you remember when we first met how hungry I was?
Yes.
I look over at that and then back to him. I wasn't exactly saving up for fur coats.
Well, with any luck, you'll never have to resort to that ever again.
No, I'd like to re-establish my group of ladies and have a feast.
And the door kicks open. And he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I'll keep cleaning.
yeah. Oh, so you don't like what I did with the place? What?
Oh, no, it looks fabulous, darling. I'm sure that I'll have so much work cut out for me.
You're a fucking vampire, fucking Canaanite. This is what your life is. This filth and shit and dirt. God. Think like you're fucking Camarilla or some bullshit now.
I also had a well-established business in which we could have made money off of.
Well, that's what I'm here to tell you. Like, chop, get to work, lady.
You could have maybe spared $1 and helped me reupholster the place so I could get back to work.
Oh, this is the place.
Yes.
No. Hold on. He goes outside. You can hear his he can hear like his things bumping, blazing, like boom, 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 and he rolls out. He has 2 gasoline cans, and then he throws one to you, Cooper, and he's like, "We're torching the place. I got a better place. Come on, let's go."
All right.
That was gonna be my suggestion. Just burn it down and try again.
All right. Before we burn the body, I'll smash the teeth in. Make sure it can't be identified with dental records.
Okay. It's like, so this is how you get rid of like this is a call with all like fuck nests, right?
But this was my turf. I go anywhere else. We're contesting.
No, I found another place that's in your turf. Trust me, it's good stuff.
All
He
right.
dumps all the gasoline around, and he's like, hey, "You could do the honors."
I leave before they light the fire. I
Well-
have no interest in being near the flame.
Okay. Well, he was
Oh
gonna
wait,
give you the
you have
honors.
a fire
Bad.
problem as well.
Uncontrolled fire.
Yeah.
I mean, don't they both have a fire problem?
No, they have a light
No, I
problem.
have a light problem.
They have-
so
they
the
take
initial
extra
flare
damage.
of light might freak me the
Yeah.
fuck out. But you have an actual fire problem.
You actually take extra damage from fire.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I thought it was like
take-
don't cast a reflection.
No, but you also take extra damage from fire because you're ties to the darkness.
I remember
Okay.
because you wanted to light a smoke the last time, and your character was like almost freaked out by it.
So he goes, wanted to hand you the lighter, but you obviously walk out to the car. He's just like, whatever. He lights it, throws it in. He kind of stares a little bit, like he's trying to test himself. Like this is like kind of like a thing that he's just like, okay, we can leave now.
Oh, by the way, Para, I don't see on the La Sombra clan page where to have a weakness to fire. The weakness only mentions the don't cast a reflection part.
I will tell you what page it's on. It's like you have to go to their clan page itself, and it says takes extra.
I mean, I'm
damage.
looking at their clan page.
Samis, Ventru. Where's La Sombra? Tremere, Toreador, Ravenous, Nosferatu, Malkavian. La Sombra. Weakness. La Sombra cannot Oh, I guess they didn't. That was
Their
you're right.
original edition.
That was the original edition. Maybe I'm just mixing
Okay.
them up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't cast any reflection. Okay, cool.
That's why I make sure to take all the mirrors out of my office.
So he drives a little ways up North Chester, which is kind of like the original spot of Oildale. You see like these sort of mills like Aces and a lot of hardware stores, a lot of like pharmacies that are basically they're completely like they're under, they're out of business. They're condemned. There's like all these like fencing around them. Nobody wants to buy any property up. And then he goes to like on the end of a side street near on North Chester. It's a theater, and it's called the Melodrama. And he's just like, check it out. And he just points it. He's like, look at it.
I roll down the window at first because I'm not sure if he wants us to get out of the car. So it's
Yeah.
a theater?
Well, no, we're gonna like turn it into like the temple, like a club, like an orgy, like drugs, alcohol, like
Hey, I like where you're going for once.
we're gonna just turn this whole place into fucking like mini
So
Reno,
we're-
man.
We're gonna do a strip club instead. Yes.
Like,
Yes.
and so like we just gotta buy all this shit down like from here down there. This whole place we gotta just turn it into like fucking debauchery. I see like we have like a cannabis clinic right there. We can have like a tattoo parlor right there. We got to get in connections with like your hookers, and then we got to get like some. I'm pretty sure you're a detective, right? You can get us like paperwork and shit that gets us all like legitimized and shit.
That has nothing to do with being a detective, but yes, I can do it.
Okay, well you're
Raph is also pretty good with paperwork.
Oh, Rat's a nerd. Rat don't. He don't swing that way. He doesn't swing anyway.
No, I mean the paperwork's silly.
Nah, he's a fucking terrorist. He's like fucking Bundy. Like, he's crazy. He's mucho loco.
I like him.
You could like him all you want, but he's fucking crazy.
Can I have my heart back yet?
Oh!
I just kind of look at him like petulant child.
I kind
I
of
did
poke
that.
my own chest.
I did that as a favor to you, chica.
Please tell me that you were not fucking my heart.
No, I wouldn't fuck your heart. Why the fuck would I want to fuck your heart for? You're fucking dead.
I kind of cringe at the fact that I just gave him the idea to fuck my heart now.
No, come on. You're turning out all right. I mean, you cling on to the stone thing a little too much. I mean, this guy, Lust, he looks at you, Cooper. He's like, I don't know how you're going to deal with her, man. She goes from like 1 to 1,000 and like, God knows.
I think she's
warning.
charming.
She goes all over the place. But yeah, like, look, he goes, he tears down the fence. Like, he shows like he has some supernatural strength because like,
I get out of the car and then follow him because I'm excited about this idea. This is beyond anything my character could have dreamed of in real life.
But okay, so to kind of set the stage, the melodrama. It's a community theater. Like you see, like all these like play notes, and they're like on the side it says like Little Abner and like Oklahoma. A lot of country community theater was performed here. A lot of like musicals. They're like countrified, and he's just like, here you go. Like, he kicks open the door. You just see rats scuttle out and dust kind of just, like, hit the ground. And you walk inside, and he's just like...
What are you doing?
Yeah, so this is where... This is it. This is what you gotta do.
I can make this work.
I wasn't gonna have you fucking turning trick inside that fucking shitty-ass apartment. You gotta fucking expand your essence, man. Like,
I kind of look at him a little hurt. It took me a long time to build that.
like, I mean, like, this has got to be the staging ground for the Sabbat, man. Like, Kern County, then San Bernardino, then fucking Tulare, then Fresno. We got to take the whole central Bible Belt. Because if we're going for LA, then San Francisco, then the whole West Coast. This is the beginning.
I'm already looking around. My character's just lost in wonder. She's thinking themes and where are the polls going to go and where's the VIP section. How are we going to pay for all this? Do we have a construction crew? We need to get to work. Where are the blueprints?
That's not my problem. That's your problem.
Wait, I have to come up with my own money for this?
What, you think I'm made out of money? No,
I'm certainly not.
I have to do all the heavy lifting that fucking the old Greed had to do. Or the old Envy. I gotta make sure that we're not being watched and we're not being thaumaturgically fucking fucked with.
I look over at David.
Oh, yeah, by the way, shit. He goes into his car. He pulls out this little totem. And he's like, all right, this is what I want you to do, Chica. He hands you like this little totem of, it looks to be like a jaguar, like it's a wooden sculpture. And
his name is Gwenvar. No, sorry.
Gwenvar. And he's like, all right, I need you to put your blood in it, and then I need you to pray to it for like a night, and then let me know what happens.
I put it in my pocket for now. I'll do that before I take my rest.
All right, cool. All right, well, peace out. He just goes in.
Wait, are there keys?
Where are the money?
A deed? Something to...
This place is abandoned. I can get the deed from City Hall pretty easily.
I mean, this whole place doesn't look like, he just kind of looks up and down the outside of the road.
It doesn't, I mean, we're going to still have to deal with building inspectors and stuff.
Like, you see, like, there's a bunch of, so the World of Darkness is like a exaggeration of our world. So,
yeah,
normally,
that's what I'm concerned about.
In Oildale, there's like crackheads and there's, homeless people, but now it's times that by 5. And so there's literally like trash piles and homeless people hanging out in the corner and crackheads, but they're like, it's unorganized. It's all just like roaming bands of like disorganized fucking underserved, underprivileged people. Like, he's trying to tell you like, hey, make something of this place and take advantage of it.
I can do that. It's just going to take time.
So, what else okay, so you want money? Hold on. Fuck. He goes, he pulls out like a duffel bag, and then he just pulls out like 2 wads, rolls of money, and he just like tosses it at Cooper because he doesn't trust you.
How much is it?
It's like 5,000.
Oh, this is nowhere near enough, but whatever.
He's like,
I'm not gonna say that.
I mean we got to cut into our expenses too, man. Like the Sabbat, we're not bankrollers. We're not like We're not like G Money Funk. We're not like fucking what's his face to like Jay-Z and all that.
It's fine. We can get it taken care of.
I mean, the Sabbat is all about that. I mean, or the Camarilla is all about that.
We can start here and then expand afterwards. Once we get the club running, the club will make enough money all on its own.
Well, remember, like, and I hate this rule, but it's a rule that we gotta follow now. It's called the Silence of Blood. Like, you gotta run this like a business. You can't be like doing vampire orgies and shit. Because the humans, they get all upset and they'll fucking, they'll throw us out. Or worse.
Don't worry. I have the perfect plan for this place.
I mean, as much as I love a fucking vampire orgy, like, we gotta stay incognito. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you are saying.
It's alright. Shit. You good? You good, detective?
I'm good.
All right, cool. He goes up to you. He like gives you a hug, fist bump.
He's doing the bro hug.
He grabs your hand, does like the whole.
He's so painfully gangster.
I'll try and act like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh no! I am just gonna try not to burst out laughing.
I'm out, and he just gets in his car and drives off.
I look at David and I just kind of smile.
I prefer not to speak of that again.
Sweetie, you did just fine. He's an idiot.
I have a contact at City Hall. Let me give him a call and see how much it would cost to get the deed for all this territory.
That would be very incredibly helpful if you could take care of that part of it. Getting women shouldn't be that much of an issue.
I forgot. The audience don't know. I was gonna show, because there's probably new people here, what Greed looks like for people.
Oh, he is just absolutely charming.
That's what Greed looks like for the viewing audience. Just your typical Vato gangster with tattoos all over his face.
He is lovely.
So, this kind of takes up the majority of like the early evening. Probably about 2 hours.
If he's calling City Hall and stuff, I'm gonna start calling some of my old girls and start doing the, hey, sweetie, how you been? What are you doing?
Okay.
I've been on vacation, etc.
A lot of them are a little bit like, oh, we heard like a really, really fucked up rumor. Like we heard that you got like 86th. Like we thought some John fucking like took you out and strangled you and threw you in the river.
That's so funny, but not even close. I'm actually opening up my own new club, and I wanted to know if you wanted to come on down and start making some real money.
They're in because they're like, one of them tells you that there was an incident. But she doesn't necessarily think it has anything to do with her business, but she's just been noticing that a lot of the east side, everybody's been a little bit more on the hostile side. Like there's the gang violence is a little bit amped a little bit, and the police are responding in violence as well. Like people are a little bit more like, they're at like, instead of being like a 5 or 6, people are at like a 7, 8 when it comes to just, erupting in violence. And she's kind of afraid. Like that's why like she just immediately is like, oh, if I could work in a club, that'd be great.
I really start playing on the motherly, like, don't worry, sweetie, everything's safe here. Come on down. We're gonna have cameras. Like it's gonna be great. I have a detective working with me and everything.
Oh yeah, do you just automatically sell her on that because like she's afraid to go out at night. Like she's heard rumors about like other girls getting really roughed up, or like some of them just straight out just dying on the job, and like, or just being like forced into a gang rather than like.
I asked David for like $500 to $1,000 out of the 400 that they gave us, and if I can get some of the girls there tonight and just give them like $100 for just like start cleaning shit up, start working on shit whenever they get there. I tell them to come tomorrow, but like I'll have that money set aside for them if you give it to me. If not, then...
I'll hand you $2,000.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
By the way,
it's just
City Hall
cheap,
closes
right?
at 5. So who do you call? Do you just call people outside of their offices and stuff? Like,
I mean, I have a contact, so I assume I have a friend I can call out of work hours.
Yeah.
I actually have the background contacts.
Yeah. So you call like a city aide, and he's just like, oh hey, like what's going on? Like haven't heard you in a while. Like how's the business going, Mr. Detective?
It's going well. Well enough that I actually cut back on my hours a little bit, and things have still been working out pretty well.
Oh man, I mean, it's like I didn't think there's enough cheating wives out here to funnel that much business. But hey, man,
you'd be surprised. Hey, I'm helping a friend get a business set up, and I haven't really done this before, so I was wondering if you could give me a hand with that.
Oh yeah. Just hold on, let me open my laptop. He opens the laptop. He's like, well, can you give me an address? Can you give me like a file name or?
I'm assuming I can tell the address.
Yeah.
From where we are, I give him the address.
Like, oh, that's weird. It's at that old community theater. I remember I used to go there when I was a kid doing melodrama stuff, like community Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah, it's a shame it shut down.
Yeah. So yeah, what about it?
My friend was hoping to. It seems pretty abandoned. Was hoping to purchase the area.
Oh,
okay.
The buildings. Yeah. Let me see if it's in listing. Okay. Well, here. I'll. Do you want me to fax over the information where how to purchase?
You could just email it to me. I don't need a fax.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm so used to people want paper copies at the city. And so you get, to speed up the RP, you get the required information to buy the property, like the property manager.
Buy the property, start getting going on the liquor license, start going on the entertainment license, and
What's the upfront cost for getting this set up?
It's like 10,000.
10,000? Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not.
We can pull that out of Dion Senior's mattress fund.
We'll start making that back within a month too, once it actually has all the property. Oh, that's just to buy everything. That's not to make everything look good.
Yeah, that's just to own everything. Now, you give me Valen, give me a intelligent finances role, because you want to set up like a anonymous third party partner to own all this, because if you have like your names directly tied to
really quick, Valen, do you have any levels of finances?
No, I don't.
I thought you did.
No.
I'll make that roll for you then.
Okay.
I have levels of finances.
I have my back is just geniation, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught by the IRS because we did a really bad job setting up a fake shell corporation.
Yeah, you just like an LLC that's like not tied to your guys' identities, because they'll be like, hey, look, this guy only shows up at midnight meetings? That's kind of weird.
What's the difficulty on this?
Not 6s. Everything is base 6s.
Oh, wow. 3 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
3 successes. That about does it. That's beer in the clear.
All right. We'll get that set up. Can I also, with that, guesstimate about how much is it going to cost to, like, upholster everything well?
Furniture, lighting.
This is going to be the costly part.
100,000 easily.
And Mr. Radovich, whatever his name was, had like $3 million, right?
He has about $1 million stuff in his mattress, or he says. I mean, it's been years since he actually has counted it.
I'm going to give him a call.
Okay.
Going into the bank with like $1 million out of nowhere is going to attract a lot of attention. Couldn't we just get you to mind control someone who's really rich?
Yes, but even if I make them forget why they spent the money, they're still going to wonder where $100,000 went.
Unless they're really rich.
What I can do is funnel this through my business, because I already have one operational.
Okay. So you two are busy getting all this sorted out.
Oh, we don't want to spend the entire session role playing, setting up fake companies.
No. Derek,
Yo.
Pride. After he ends his meditation, he's like, and for those of you watching out there, you can check out our one-on-one prelude session to this game with Deck and Pride over at patreon.com/Aurora Show. So if you don't get any of the context that's about to be happening, you can go check that out. But anyways, Deck, he says, I think it's time that you can meet up with the two unworthy to help find these missing people in your memories. Maybe they might lead us to some sort of whereabouts of where Black is.
What did you find in the books?
The books have thaumaturgical codes dating bio-organic manipulation. Apparently they were doing experiments with plant life. Whether if it was for the ability to control the masses or having some sort of way for us to digest this plant, it gets kind of fuzzy and technical. I have a vast knowledge of thaumaturgy, but I have to give this to Greed.
If you have to.
Well, it's yours, so it's up to you. He has thaumaturgy.
Show him what he needs to see.
Very well. You should make contact with them. Do you want me to call them and have you meet up?
Sure.
Also, now that you've made contact with the Revenant, the Bradovich slave, I want you guys to figure out where his lost progeny and the original Samis master went.
Do we have any leads?
Only the Revenant has the lead, correct? He has progeny, wayward children of his.
He's even lost on one of them.
Well, then your work is cut out for you. My priority is making sure that the Sabbat staging ground is adequate for the Regent, and there's something else here. I can feel it.
We'll find it.
My training has taught me how to see things beyond mortal eyes and beyond kindred eyes. And then he kind of corrects himself. Canaanite eyes. But I'm at a loss. I have to meditate more.
Let me know if you find anything.
Cooper, you get a phone call.
Hello?
I'll just meet them there.
This is Pride.
Hello, Pride. What do you need?
I need to know your current whereabouts.
Give him the address.
Good. I'm sending Deck. He has discovered something in our current location that we've been staying the past couple nights, and it may lead to the history or the whereabouts of the Sabbat previously here. And it could also lead us to a Tremere Chantry.
Not to sound ignorant, what exactly is a Tremere?
A Tremere is a puppet of the Camarilla. They are a cabal of sorcerers that use their blood magic to control and manipulate the wills of others. Deck is a construct of their will through their vile experimentation. They are very dangerous and very powerful. So if you
so we should be careful.
Yes, if you encounter any Tremere, do not engage unless you are for certain you can get the drop on one of them. they typically are never alone, and and if there is one alone, that means they are prudent and powerful enough to be alone.
All right, we'll be careful. Thanks for the heads up.
He tells you where they're at. And do you fly off?
On my way.
Okay.
I'm assuming Deck has the information.
Yeah, he flies there. He is like built-in GPS in his brain. He's like,
I'm a carrier pigeon.
like, and that Derek, you're actually starting to like realize that it's like you are so intimately tied to Kern County. Like he doesn't even have to say what the address is. He just says like melodrama, and you're like, I know where that's at. And like you realize that like you know every nook and cranny, like, and even as you're like soaring above, you kind of you get that feeling like you saw, right, that like whole psychedelic trip of you on a motorcycle with Luna riding on the back, her hair, her silver hair like flying in the wind, like it's like
an Aerosmith video.
Yeah, it's totally like an Aerosmith video. And like that's what you see as you're flying above like the highway. It's like you have these visions of what you were before, but not necessarily. You don't remember exactly. Like it's just like feelings and impressions rather than like actually visually seeing them.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So he gets there in about 15 minutes. You land on the roof. You guys hear like a loud "Doo!" as like the roof kind of cracks a little bit.
We might need to make him a landing pad.
I'm assuming, of course, you just like go inside and lower your head, and you see him just wingspan and all.
What a great idea for a theme! Gargoyles!
What?
So goth.
A little, but you can make anything sexy and goth, and that way, if we ever needed to hide Loverboy here, he could just stand in the rafters.
It's actually not a bad idea.
It's a little hard.
I mean, wait, it's 2013? It's 2017?
2017.
It's modern day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
2017.
So, I mean, vampires are sexy now. Sorry. I look at you and I'm like, well, you're muscular, and kind of pat your stone form.
He's just like he's not.
What does he feel like?
Oh, so
stone.
Just literally
like,
stone.
But
soft stone.
Soft stone. It's kind of like a Hellboyish. He has like runes inscribed into his skin, but they don't appear to be glowing. It only glows in certain circumstances. His head kind of has this like sort of sunken horns, kind of look like a halo almost. They kind of curve, and they curve inward, or like like a circle. So he almost looks like an angel. Like he was supposed to be like on top of like a church or something.
I've kind of gotten over the initial shock of life just literally fucking us over, and I kind of really see him for the first time. Like, holy shit, this is a gargoyle. I'd kind of, as my hand is on him, let it linger for just a second. And
I am, but I don't like being touched.
We'll have to save this story for another day. We've been given this club to try and fix up so we can start earning some money. I look at him like wondering, does he really understand what money is? Like, how earthly are you?
Get the bitch to pay.
Okay, earthly enough.
Yeah, he's actually like his personality is starting.
He started his business to fund us.
Yes. We're hoping to make this into a club.
Then use it.
Shall.
What
about the
so do you
rest
call
of the
like
work?
Cooper? You call the baker.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, hello.
Dion, it's Cooper.
Oh, Master, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yourself?
I like this guy.
Oh,
As he's talking, I'm just kind of like slowly circling you and getting like an up and down view.
I've been taking care of my family, Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
Those are the dogs, right? Yeah. Okay.
Are they really named Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was wondering if you knew exactly how much money you had available.
Oh, I started counting it. I took it all out of the mattress, started counting. It wasn't quite a million. I've been taking a little bit here and there. You know, man's got to eat. You know, you told me to start up that gravel company again.
Yeah.
Right? I had to buy up the license, and then I had to get some hands on it. And then, that damn petroleum company next door, they wanted to make sure that I wasn't causing a ruckus and, making sure I wasn't crossing in their pipelines. And so I had to pay them off a little bit. So I think I got probably about 400,000 left.
How much of that do you think you still need in order to continue setting up the gravel company?
Well, I mean, I got to set up payroll, and so I got the best boys that I could get my hands on. Talk to Fred. Fred still works at Halliburton and Pentex, subsidiary of their oil company, and their engineers are real smart, so they were expecting like a sign bonus. So I'm probably gonna have to use about another 200,000 of it. So probably about 200,000 more.
Okay. We need 100,000 of that, and the rest you can keep.
Okay. That's fair enough. I mean, I could just give you all the money.
No, I would rather you have the company set up, and then we'll have a more steady revenue stream.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's Pentex. They're the gold standard. I've been a loyal customer for the last 30 years. Built my business on their backsides. Met the executive and everything.
Oh, well, that's nice.
All that stuff in the Gulf and all those attacks down south at their companies. I don't expect them to be coming up here. No siree.
Somebody will be coming by later tonight or tomorrow night in order to pick up that money.
Okay, that sounds good to me. You found my boys yet? Have you seen my daughter? Have you found any?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't yet, but we're working on it.
Oh, okay.
Ask him for leads.
I have an idea where we can find Desiree, but I don't know where we can find Dustin and Dion.
So I turned on the TV and there she was. She was on channel 29.
Is that a local channel?
Yeah.
Or do you have this on speaker, or are you just kind of like...
I can put it on speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've just been like circling Gargoyle Man this whole time and like...
I'll put it on speaker once we
feel.
Start talking about the bakers.
Okay, and walk on over.
She's the weather girl.
Ah, shit, she's high profile.
It's fine. That can be an advantage.
A weather
once we find
girl
her.
in Oildale, high profile.
No. She's Bakersfield. She's top class. I even called into the station and everything.
So she knows that you're looking for her.
Oh, no. I ain't dumb. I'm just saying I called in to make sure if that was... Although... She don't go by Baker no more.
What does she go by?
Married?
She goes
Stage
by
name.
Desiree Reyes.
Did she get married, or did she change her name?
No, it's a stage name. Desiree Rays.
No, but she's...
As in rays of sunshine.
She's been hanging
Gay.
out... I looked on the internets and stuff. She's been hanging out with that Telemundo broadcaster too. They're like some sort of... They're fornicating. I just know it. I don't approve of him. I don't approve of some Chicano. My daughter's too high class for that.
All right, we'll get your daughter, Mr. Baker. Don't worry about it.
All you got to do is feed her the blood. You feed her the blood, and she just melts in your arms, man.
Understood.
It's the activation, unless somebody else has fed her the blood, then they'll be a little bit tougher. But I mean,
we already have a contingency in case that's true.
Don't hurt her. She's my
Well,
she's my world.
What about the others? Do you know where Dion Jr. or Dustin are?
Nope. That's they're probably grown ass men by now. I mean,
You
Where
said
was
they
the
come
last time you
home
saw
every so
them?
often?
they come home every once in a while, telling me all sorts of nonsense. I ever since you fade me in the blood, I'm starting to remember things. I like my mind was a little bit going there toward the last couple years, but now that I'm reinvigorated by Cain's blessing, I remember them talking about how they found the master, a previous master.
The
They found
villa?
her. They found Devila.
Is that the Zemise?
Yes, they found her, but they were like they didn't want to talk about it, and I got really upset. And then they saw my mean side, but then they showed their mean side, and we wrestled a bit, and then that's when things kind of gets
Wrestled.
fuzzy. And then I just remember Huey licking my face, licking my wounds because I think my boys they tore my ass.
Huh.
So I mean,
Do you know where they found her at?
no, they just said that they found her, but they didn't want to tell me where she was at, or they didn't want to explain nothing. Although they seemed like they didn't seem like they were happy about it. They seemed like they were pretty pissed off. And I mean, Dev was like a grandmother to them. Like they fed off her tit and everything. Hold on. There's like really bad
Static. Yeah.
static coming somewhere.
Probably me.
Okay, sorry. Just sorry out there.
Dion, do you still have their phone numbers? Any way of getting in contact with them?
I mean, hold on, let me look at my little phone flip here thingy. I got Dion's.
Okay, keep that number available. We might want you to give him a call later,
Oh, okay. I mean,
but don't call him until we ask you to.
Oh, okay. Right away, master. I mean, do you want me to do anything else? I mean,
Just have the money ready and continue setting up the company. Other
Okay.
than that, you've done an excellent job so far.
how about I just send one of my? You don't need to come all the way out here. It's gonna take all your time. I'm gonna send somebody out there. I'm gonna send a good boy. All right. I'm gonna send Louis. Louis is gonna go out there. He's gonna deliver it to you. He's a good dog.
We want to make extra safe that we don't lose the money, so we'll send someone.
I send him all the time. He goes to get groceries for me. No, it's fine.
What? I mute it. Do I say yes?
Let him prove himself.
Okay. Unmute it. All right. Send the money to. Are we send it here?
Yeah.
Okay. Blah 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 address.
Melodrama.
Oh, you guys set up at the Melodrama.
Yes.
Oh man, I remember I took Desiree there once to watch
Shit. Here we go.
the Sounds of Music. It was so nice. She loved it. She always wanted to always be an actress. And I was like, you could be on the stage of the Church of Cain. You could preach. And then she cried.
You can share the memories when we get her back.
Hopefully,
Yes,
you'll
ma'am.
be able to make some new ones as well.
I love you all. I love you more than you can imagine.
All right,
Thanks.
Dion. We'll wait here for the money, and thank you for the good work. Keep it up.
Oh,
We'll be in
okay.
contact soon.
All right, good night. And take care, master.
You too. Hang up.
Click.
Jesus, that guy.
Yeah, but it's easy to keep him happy.
So let's
Balaam,
find
I
this
think you're
guy
muted.
and then crash in while they're together. That's where they're most vulnerable.
Who are we looking for? Dion and Dustin?
No,
Are we-
the daughter.
Oh, Desiree.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
hear you.
Okay.
All right. So, am I echoing a little bit?
Nope.
Nope, you're fine.
Okay. All right. So, are we going after Desiree first? Is that the
Yes.
plan? Do you know her address?
No. But if she's with that guy, we can find his.
Is he someone important?
He's a newscaster.
He's a newscaster for Telemundo.
His name is out there. We can
All
find.
right. Look up his name on my phone.
I was
It's
gonna say, don't celebrities make a habit of not being found?
well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small.
They do, but there's always paparazzi.
Give me a wits investigation.
Oh my god, that's why I made this character. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting your trope into use. All right. Call me
Um,
crazy.
All right. What's difficulties? 6?
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. It's investigation. 6 dice.
Okay.
And
Wow. Do you have a specialization, by the way?
Holy shit.
I do not have one yet,
Okay.
but still 3 successes.
Okay. So yeah, he has a public Facebook profile. Laura's right. He doesn't like to be in the limelight too much, but there is, there's like a listing to where like his address is using, that those like data finders where it's like, oh, you can look up somebody's address if you pay $1, but it actually gives you like the general area where he's at, and then you cross-reference his social media, like where he's tagged himself. And apparently in the beginning of his like Instagram, he accidentally tagged his home in like a place where he was out in a swimming pool party or whatever for some sort of police charity event. And as you're going through all this, like he's well like influenced in like he's like a local like reporter. He's gone both. He's
What's
done
his actual?
Anthony. God, what's his name? Anthony Gonzalez. Like he's done normal news, but he's switched over to Telemundo because like he was only like a side co-host anchor, but then he got the offer to be like a primary like news anchor for the.
By the way, what'd you say Desiree was going by as a last name? Was it Reyes, like Sunshine, or
Yeah.
Reyes?
Like Reyes, like
Okay.
Reyes as in sunshine, not Reyes.
And Anthony's last name is Reyes.
No, it's Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Okay.
And like he's definitely like he's in a lot of like events. Like he's a part of Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Like he does banquets, he hosts events, and she does the same thing too. Like that's how they met. They're like a power couple.
Well, if we're going to turn her, we might want to turn him too. Seems pretty valuable.
You get his address. He lives in Seven Oaks, which is a really rich part town. It's a private community.
All right. Here's his address. I'll tell everyone.
Taxi?
I mean, I have a car.
Oh, that's right. You do have a car. What about you?
I mean, you can
Fly.
you can meet us there.
I'm like, now I'm over the fact that we're dying in vampires, and I'm just like completely out of sorts as to how to react around him. Which is weird because my character usually is charming and witty around people, and I'm just like, you can fly, right? Okay then.
Okay.
Just give me the address.
I'll give you the address. We'll meet you there.
Same
Got
thing. You have a GPS built in your head. You know exactly where it's at.
By the way, Deck, do you have a phone?
Does he look like he has a phone?
He doesn't look like he has-
I don't even have pockets.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
do you
can
even
we
wear
get
clothes?
Can we get you like a backpack or something?
I guess I wear tore up jeans.
You just wear tore up jeans. You can still have a dick.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I am
jeez.
so curious.
No, well, actually, there's pictures of gargoyles in the book, and they're naked and don't got
The thing
squat.
is that you're literally sculpted like an angel. It's just that
Right.
you were made to look like a humanoid, not like a monster. Like you're like David. You're just huge. You're like 7'8". You're huge size. You have like runes tattooed, like inscribed in your entire body. Like you're not like You're horrifying, but in a way that's very artistic, not like
Beautifully horrifying. Okay.
not beautifully
Gene
horrifying, but just like he's sculpted really well. He has like dimensions and shit.
We really need to get you a backpack.
I mean, those jeans.
I'll just wear jeans. Then.
Yeah.
That's it. Actually, wait a minute. What kind of jeans can fit a 7'8"? Fucking.
You go to
custom-
oversized.
Big and tall.
Yeah, big
Go,
and
Mr.
tall.
Big and
I
tall.
rated a big and tall at
You
one
go
point.
big and tall. You actually found like a leather vest too, that like you just pop your wings through.
That'd
I
be
just tore
awesome.
through it.
Yeah, just tore through it. Because you just feel naked without the vest. You know,
Yeah.
and you don't really know, like, you know, you want to put patches on, but you don't really like. You don't know what.
Oh no, it's bare.
It's bare.
Bottom rocker, top rocker, yeah.
But yeah, the runes are pretty much act like tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right. Well, I was gonna give you this if you want it. I'll hand you a burner phone just so we can keep in contact.
His finger is the size of the phone.
Okay, that might be a problem.
he literally.
Can't you voice style people?
And since he doesn't have like fingers, like his fingers are stone, so the touch screen doesn't really work.
It's just gonna like shatter immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll add second thought. I'll think of something else.
That's the problem being a guard.
I just kind of look at David to back to him today. Let's go then.
Yeah.
A
let's-
pager, maybe? It says we're walking out the door towards the car. Like,
what do you need to do?
It's just a way for us to keep in contact. More
we
or
can't
less.
exactly howl your name
with
at
your
me.
phone.
What'd you say?
We could
Morse
text
code.
him. We could text him.
Yeah,
And
then
he could
he-
just look at it and see what we need to send him messages to.
I can try and find something that's voice activated.
You're like, this is so annoying. All right.
Technology.
So you guys
And-
are driving.
Wait. By the way, we wait for the dog first.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
dog,
Oh yeah.
$1,000.
So in 30 minutes, the dog arrives. And
Okay, this is an impressive dog.
the dog is like it's the dogs that attacked you. They're huge. In fact, he's like pumping himself up because it has celerity, and it's boosted with the technique. So it actually looks like it has like it's very like like his body, like his muscle mass is expanded.
Wait a minute, is this the one I picked up?
Roll d4.
Ah, shit.
Wasn't there 3 on it?
Yeah.
Well, because I guess you could minus 1.
Yeah.
Minus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Water.
Here's your D4, buddy.
Okay, 1.
Oh, no.
No, that was the one that Valen just Eyes of the
Oh.
Serpent drank.
I can't believe the Eyes of the Serpent worked on that thing.
It
Oh no,
worked.
I didn't Eyes of the Serpent. I tongue of the asped it and
Well, you
made it.
you locked eyes to it and then you
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. So, it's the one that Valen. It's Louis.
So you said that there's like there's rats and shit in this place because it's still decrepit. All right, I'm gonna smash my hand on one, grab it, and toss it to the dog.
Ugh.
I will take the money.
So
Quickly.
he has like a little pouch that's like strapped to him. Like if you play Metal Gear Solid 5, like
yeah.
he has like the vest that like can carry stuff, and like he's like "Bark, meow, meow."
Good dog. I will
Mhm.
take
It's
out
like
the money.
it understands you.
I'll take out the money, count through it really quick, make sure it's enough.
I'll have to buy animalism someday.
We're gonna have
Alright.
to hide that somewhere. We can't just bring $100,000 around with us. I guess we can put it in your car in the trunk.
Yeah, well,
You
Put
can
it up
hear
into the
like all its
stage.
bones crack as it like reverts down a little bit, like the size of it goes. And now it just looks like a normal looking dog.
this dog is oddly adorable and terrifying at the same time.
I love it.
I hate animals.
It goes, it grabs a broom and
I mean, do you want it to clean for you?
It starts cleaning.
I suddenly like animals.
I wonder who made these. If it was Davila or if Dion made
Grabs
these.
like debris, starts stacking it. Like,
I think it's
Dog
okay
is
to have him guard the
amazing.
money.
Yeah, we could just leave the money here with the dog, I suppose.
How well does it understand commands? Hello, doggy.
it walks up to you, sits.
Can you kill anyone who tries to touch this money? Give me a paw if you understand.
Except for us. Except for us.
It
I'll give you a treat.
it rolls the money like. Do you point at the money?
I point at the money.
Okay, it looks at the money and then it looks at you and it's like, "Bark."
Good boy.
I will still make sure to hide it though, so it's not just like sitting like an RPG chest in the middle of the room.
Okay, so you hide it like underneath like a floorboard in the office.
Gold and
Yeah.
Just shine the light on it too.
all sparkly.
Yeah, it just sits there and it cleans up to the best of its ability, like because it was told to like keep watch.
Wow, this dog is amazing.
We should figure out how to make more of these.
I'm gonna be making people.
It goes to like the side and like it scratches like it says hi on it.
I'm starting to fall in love with this animal.
This is so. You said this one was Louis.
Yeah.
Louis, do you know who created you or made you what you are? Was it Davila or Dion Senior? So
Second.
Dion. Okay, so the second one, Dion. Do you know? Can Dion make more of you? All right, thank you.
He's definitely
Good boy.
proven himself so far.
Rub
This
his head.
dog is amazing.
That's the Bradovich's speciality is they create hellhounds. That's like
Can't
why
wait to
this
see
is
what
by-
the others can do.
So he just sits there. You guys go. You head over to Seven Oaks, which is a really private, rich area.
I will scout the area.
Okay. There's a rent-a-guard. There's 3 entrances. There's one that's non-guarded with a gate.
Is there security?
There's the main entrance, which does have security. It's a rent-a-cop.
Okay, so I take
I
it
can get
there.
it, no problem.
I take it there's one patrolling then.
Not that you can see.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, but you do see something that's a little bit like you don't understand what it is, but I'll describe it to you, and then you could tell them, and they'll probably tell. It's
Okay.
a little device that's flying above.
It's a drone.
Yeah, it's a drone, but he doesn't know what a drone is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like it's a drone, but so I describe a drone, and there's a drone flying above the neighborhood.
Oh.
I almost wish the don't appear on reflections also applied to recordings because it would make this really easy.
Is there a company label on it?
Yeah, it's not a company label, but it
Is
does
it-
have
is
like
it
a
this-
big. It has like a big yellow sticker on the side, like one of those laminate, like you label
Right.
things. It says.
Is it the security company?
Yeah, it's a Kern Security.
I can lure them.
It's only one that was. It's like. Zzz, zzz. And there's only you can tell. Give me a wits investigation
Yes, sir.
or perception investigation.
Same dice pool.
Okay.
So difficulties?
7s.
4.
Okay. So you get the whole layout. There's one active cam in each of the 3 entrances, but only at the front gate area. You can definitely tell that each homeowner has their own private security, varying from your typical, like you pay $120 a year and it's the alarm. There some higher security. Nobody has any private security or private bodyguards. The guy that the address that you've received, he has like one of those active cam, sort of like the door camera. He has like one camera outside of his garage, and then he has like a motion light system in the backyard. So if anybody tries to go through his backyard, there's like a motion light sensor.
So what you're saying is nothing on the roof.
Nothing on the roof.
Because he's a regular person.
Oh, there is though a grate over the chimney.
There's a what?
A grate, so nobody can.
Oh, yeah, right.
Santa can't come
Yeah,
down and deliver any
Santa-
Like a
presents.
mesh, kind of.
It's primarily birds can't come down.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
and you definitely know that there has to be, especially this late at night, you have to have like either you have to put in the code or you have to like be invited in or be on a list in order to get
Right.
in.
That's
And
not
the
a
places,
problem.
the streets are pretty lit then.
Yeah, they're pretty lit,
Hmm.
but there's no street cams at all because that's too much invasion of privacy. In fact,
Right.
you probably don't think that the citizens are aware that there's a drone flying around.
And those things are pretty loud too.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to smack the drone,
Oh,
and
no.
I'm going to try and get it to drop into the street.
Okay. Yeah,
Just-
I'm not even gonna make you roll. You just like the blades hit your skin. It does nothing. I mean, not
Okay.
not even enough to
Right.
yo blink. Bzz.
Okay. I am just gonna fly around and wait until the security guard goes and checks it out.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, this is actually like
I'm using
planned.
it. I'm
Okay.
using
Yeah.
his own equipment as a lure.
So 10 minutes later, you guys notice that the rent-a-cop, he gets out. He gets on his little golf cart thing.
Wait, are we inside the place yet?
I thought you
I
were
think
like
we're
waiting
still
outside.
sitting. I think we're still sitting outside while
Yeah.
he just mosquito slapped this thing. That's what I was asking you in the chat if you could hack because I thought he was going to tell us about it.
Oh, I
But
was
he's-
just gonna say like I could just dominate the guard and get inside.
Well, this is all deck, so you can't really
Yeah,
communicate
so-
with them.
I mean, like, but like, I don't understand why we're waiting out here. We can
Oh.
go in.
Okay, so you're just gonna go in.
Okay, I thought he was just going to scout for us and then come in, but I guess we don't have any communication with him
Yeah,
because
that's
he
what I'm
flew
saying.
off. So
That's
fuck
what I was
him.
gonna
Okay,
do.
let's go.
I was gonna do his actions first because once,
Okay, I see.
once his
Yeah, that makes
actions-
sense. Yeah.
Okay,
Because there's no way of stopping him. There's no way for you to stop him and to do anything.
I
So-
wouldn't try. I wouldn't dream of it.
So you
Lover
bop,
boy over
so
here
you
is
bop
big.
it. So I will switch over to the normal people. So
Offended. Social justice vampire warriors.
whoa,
Unite.
Whoa. Anyways, so I'm assuming you're just gonna walk up, dominate.
Or like drive up.
Yeah, drive up.
I don't
on
even
you.
need to get out of the car.
Yeah, you drive up. Security guard's like, "Can I help you two?"
Dominate. Let us in.
Okay. Roll.
Okay. What?
You need another
Sorry.
roll. Hold
Should've
on.
had that one for
It's
8.
right here. I got it. It is. Oh wait, no, I don't. I lied.
It's okay.
I
I
lied
got
to
it.
you. I lied.
This
Who
one
lies?
would probably be mesmerize, not command, right? Because it's
Yeah.
just slightly more complicated.
Yeah, mesmerize has more of a, like you could say like a full sentence.
What is their
Manipulation, leadership, current willpower is 3.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so easy.
Don't say.
I was gonna say I'm going to entrance them if you fail. So
It's always good to have a backup.
yeah, I'm ready. But your ability is just so much easier than mine. Just
And it doesn't cost me any blood.
Nope. That's the broken thing about social and mental powers, other than thaumaturgy and necromancy. They don't cost anything.
I've just spent a blood point.
Wow.
I still got a
That
success.
sucks.
No, you got
You got
no,
two
yeah, you
crits.
got 1 success. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought the difficulties were 3s. I was like, wow, that's a botch, but it's difficulty 3s.
One success. Yeah.
So you got 1 success. So 1 success, he
That's all you need.
let's see. So he's highly suggested to let you in, but it's his job, and so he's like, well,
But
Okay, I'm going
so
to-
So he's like, I mean, I'll let you in, but what's your business here?
Oh, I'm meeting a friend. He forgot to put me on the list.
Oh, okay, that's enough. That's enough for him. He's just doing his job.
Okay.
He just needs to. You just do like the social faux pas, like I'm on the list and I'm not.
Yeah.
He forgot to. So
These are not the vampires you are looking for.
so yeah, he lets you drive in.
Thanks, bud.
Okay.
Drive in.
You pull up in front of the house.
All right, we're gonna wait for. I'm assuming Deck will like land on the roof or something obvious.
Yeah, I'm on the roof.
Okay.
Oh, but you still slap the drone
Oh
thing,
yeah,
right?
the drone's out of.
Okay,
out
so
of
he leaves his post, goes like, "What the fuck?" and then, but that'll keep him distracted for a good 10 minutes.
All right. I'm assuming we're just gonna break in.
Okay.
Does he have cameras?
I was just gonna kill the guy, but yeah, all right, that works too.
I think he's valuable. Like he clearly has as many connections as Desiree does.
He's just an obstacle in the road, man.
He's just
Obstacle in the road.
I mean, the less dead people, the less people are looking as to the reason why people are dead.
Pride. I mean, him and Pride had like discussions about stuff, and so Deck is acting out more.
I'm looking at him like, how can you look so human in ways but be so fucking stupid? Like, don't just go around killing people. That's a look I give him. I don't iterate any of that because he's still twice my size and made out of stone. So
Yeah. Okay, so Deck is nowhere in sight. He's on top of the roof. You're assuming he's somewhere in the vicinity. So I'll start with Deck first. Like, you see them obviously drive up. They haven't noticed you yet because you blend in. Like, you immediately, like, when you touch the roof tiling, you activate Skin of the Chameleon, so you're just kind of like part of the pattern of the rooftop. Are you gonna like reach out to them? Are you gonna wave at them? Are you gonna kind of know that they
My
Give us a
own-
thumbs up.
yeah, like
I was gonna say my alertness is only 2, so
do you want them to realize that you're already there, or
Wait, so the house is occupied right now. So there's people inside.
oh, so do you want to do the roll to look inside?
Oh
the house?
yeah, I was just gonna scry the Hearthstone.
Okay, roll.
Okay. What was it? It was.
I gotta open up real quick. They put the bloodline and the discipline in another section, so it's right here. Scry the Hearthstone. It is spin a willpower point.
Spin a willpower, yeah.
Yeah, it's spin a willpower. Yes. So you see there are 2 individuals, and there are 2 animals. One is a pit and a Pomeranian.
Ha!
And the 2 individuals are currently asleep because it's like midnight.
And those are the only 2, huh?
Yeah, it's only 2.
All right. I will try and pinpoint Desiree.
She's in bed. They're both in bed.
She is here. Okay. Okay. Then I give a thumbs up.
Okay. So you see, actually, both of you make a perception alertness because he is kind of blended in. It's going to be difficulty 8.
okay.
Perception alertness.
Yeah, perception alertness.
Oh God. Okay.
Uno.
Uno. Yeah, you definitely see him.
Yep.
Uno.
Yeah, you both notice like there's like a wait a minute, that doesn't look like the roof. Oh, okay. And you see like a thumbs up.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess that's the signal.
To what?
Go in, I guess.
The fucking front door open to you?
Is there like cameras?
Yeah. Well, give me a perception investigation.
We could knock on the door and see if they'll open, I guess.
Difficulties to notice cameras.
7s.
2 successes.
You definitely could tell that this house, it has an outdoor camera in front of the garage, and you could definitely tell by just looking at the front door that it has like one of those eye cameras, the door cameras. Like before guests can come in, they can like look at a panel and see who's at the front door.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go in the front door? Do you want to go around?
If we knock on the door, I bet you money that they fucking open it. If not, we just have
I
him
think that-
punch through
no.
the door.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
not
there.
there.
Wait.
That's why telepathy is king. Which none of you can have.
I don't really have a whole lot of excuse in breaking in. Usually people invite me in.
Yeah, we need a lie though. We need a reason why they'll open the door.
Oh, I'm the cheating girlfriend.
It depends on who answers the door, though.
Well, either way, someone's gonna open the door and be like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?"
All right. Do you want to go up? I'll wait here and then I'll follow you in.
Okay, so I look down at what I'm wearing. Prefer something sluttier, but what's his name?
Anthony.
Okay, go up to the door. Bang, bang, bang. Anthony, get your ass out here
So
right
Derek,
now.
you hear her like walk up. You can hear her heels like tiptoeing into the front door. Knock, knock, knock. You're still doing like the scrying in, and you definitely hear them both like wake up. You see them like the motions, like you see like their heartbeats in the house. Like you see them walk over to the kitchen area, and like they go to a panel, and you see like the man get out, and he's like, "Can I help? Who the fuck are you?"
Don't you pretend like you don't know who the fuck I am. You get your ass out here right now. I am tired of you sleeping with that woman instead of me. What the fuck are you
He's
doing?
like, "What
Get
the
out here
fuck?
and explain
I'm going
yourself.
to call
What do
the
you-
cops. I have
Oh,
no idea who the
really?
fuck you are, lady.
I will also call the cops and get them here as well. In fact, I have no problem with you doing that because that is going to explain a whole lot more. Now you get
At
your
this time, you
lying,
hear
cheating,
like the
hoeing
girl,
ass out here.
like you see her get up, and she's like, "What's the noise?" He's like, "Nothing. There's a crazy woman at the front door claiming that I'm somebody that I'm not. Like clearly this is a mistake. You're obviously high or on some sort of substance. Like I don't know what trash gutter you came out from, lady, but I'm calling the cops. I have friends in the department. Like they're gonna straighten this right out for me, and you're just gonna go away forever.
I
Okay?
just peek over the
Okay.
roof.
What's that?
I just peek over the roof at David.
Okay, yeah, this is not working.
He's not. I was hoping that she would wake up first and then come to the door all crazy, but I'm just gonna keep going with what I'm doing anyway. See if I can get her to come.
So you see,
I
you
just-
see
I have to
him
just do
like
this.
see him-
The thumbs down.
you see Derek, because you could actually see in live view like where they're at in the house. You see him like walking away from the panel, and he's going into the bedroom.
Okay, I'll give you a thumbs up. Like go in.
All right. I'm coming through the window.
Yeah,
so-
I'm gonna get out.
So
Also of the car.
wingspan, you swoop in. Are you gonna tackle him, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna grab him by his throat and slam him into the wall.
Okay, so he immediately
I'm gonna
there's
run
like
in.
there's
I
like
look over at
screaming.
you like, how are we getting in?
Oh,
She goes at the
fuck!
door.
And
Yeah,
then
the door is locked. Like,
No,
what
no,
do you
I'm
want?
talking. I'm at deck.
Okay.
I got a game.
are you just gonna run in where he crashed into the window?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
if he
wait,
broke
that's
into
easier.
a lower window, then we
Yeah.
can just go around.
Was
But
this a
like,
2-story house? I was assuming it was 1 story.
I
It's a
thought it was
one-story.
a 2-story.
No, it's a
Okay,
one-story.
well then,
Okay.
okay, we'll just go in through the thing.
Yeah, it's a 1 story.
So-
fuck!
I'm-
Fuck!
I'm holding him.
Yeah, he's like
You-
pissing himself, just like.
I'm looking for the
fuck!
woman.
Yeah, I'm also gonna look for
Open your
Desiree.
mouth and swallow what I give you, or I feed it through your throat.
He's just like he opens his mouth. he
Drop.
drops down. He's like he's just like starts convulsing on the ground.
That's great. Where's the woman? We're running around the house trying to find her.
Where is
Derek, you're scrying for her. You see something, but it's not her. It's a bigger thing in the room.
Oh shit! I know what that is out of character.
Initiative.
I know what
Wait,
it is.
all
out
of us?
character.
Yeah, initiative.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're going. We're going initiative.
So it's you roll 1d10 and you add your dex and your wits together.
Okay.
She hasn't seen me yet. She just knows there's shit going down.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't think about her already ghouling this guy.
Revenant can't ghoul.
Really?
Yeah, they can't ghoul.
Oh, all right.
I thought Desiree was like a person.
I also
Like-
thought that too. We fucked up.
She's a revenant.
Yeah, but like I just thought that was like a ghoul. That was like a slightly better normal person.
It's a human ghoul. It's like a fully bred ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah, she's big right now.
Yeah, she's big. Remember, he said, Dion Senior said that she took to the craft like a master.
Yeah, but I was hoping she was out of blood.
What is this? What are the walls made of? Is it just plaster and
Yeah, just it's plaster and it's like
wood?
this isn't like this isn't like economy homes. They're like really nice furnished homes, but like nothing is built solid these days. Even this side of town.
Yeah.
Or that side. Of town.
Okay.
All right, so you got an 8, Valen. Derek, what did you get?
Mhm.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Evan got a 13, and waiting for Derek.
Is it? It's wits dex.
Wits dex plus 1d10.
Okay, so
You add your wits and your dex together, and you roll 1d10.
14.
Okay, 14.
Where does he come
so
from?
let me add Desiree. Because yes, this is Desiree. And she rolls. Does Horde form give you extra dex?
Dex? No, I don't think so.
Let me check.
I think it's just strength stam.
Horde form, all physical attributes are increased by 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shitty.
yeah,
But
it's really
all her social attributes drop to 0, especially dealing with other, except when dealing with other people in Horde form. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, she has like jagged bones. She looks like a very. I'll describe to you once like, what she looks like. Plus.
Don't forget what happens when they see it.
What?
I'm becoming less sure of myself as these sentences go on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Roll.
Does she have eyes? Can I still make eye contact and like
Yeah.
dominate?
Yeah. I mean, she still needs a way to see, but the thing is that it causes something for the first time you ever see it.
Okay. So yeah, this is you guys already seen it. He went Horde form.
No, but everybody's is different.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
you have to do it.
so she goes on to 17. She goes first. She's burning for celerity.
Shit.
So she gets she will burn. So she had to burn how much? She can't burn a lot of blood. She is a revenant. She's not like a badass vampire. So she had to burn 2 blood to go Horde form, but she can only burn 1 blood around. So the first when you swooped in attack, she immediately spent that 1 blood to begin her transformation, and then this turn, she went Horde form. So that's 2 blood. So she'll spend 1 blood for 1 extraction. So she's just basically like she's under duress. She's like, oh, this is it. Like they found me. The Sabbat found me. She's been training her whole life for this. And obviously she will attack the weakest one. So Valen. So you see this. She looks like Lady Diablo. Like she has like her chest pieces like
Yeah.
popped out, and like her hips have like bone protrusions sticking out of it, and then she has like the crazy amount of horns and the spikes coming out, and like her skin is like very like it's been like pulled back, and it just looks, it has like that sort of like Hellraiser like tightness to it with all the bone protrusions. But she still has that gorgeous smile.
Oh,
all her
man.
teeth,
Not too gorgeous.
all her teeth have been replaced with like razor sharp, like she just looks like a monster. But it doesn't look undead. It just looks like alive and breathing. and she's going to jump at you.
I'm not ready.
So, let's see.
I have magic resistance, if that makes any kind of difference right now.
A claw to the face is not magic. It's all physical.
Yeah.
Damn it.
None of this is magic.
Okay.
This is why I'm here.
Whew. Well, you got lucky. She got a whole lot of successes, but a whole lot of ones.
I am okay with this.
So she got 2 successes. She does have potence, so she will get extra damage on this attack. Her base strength.
He spin his entire action to dodge.
So she can dodge. Do you want to just use your entire action to dodge? But that means you won't be able to react this turn.
I am actually preferring that she gets within range of me so that I can use my tongue of the ass and hopefully make her completely stationary. So I'm prepared for the mentally. I think I'm prepared for the damage and just hoping that this is going to work out okay. So I take it.
Okay, I just make sure if her form does damage. Nope. So she will just be doing a whole lot of bashing because she can't do lethal. Oh, damage inflicted with broad attacks increased by 1. Oh, so it just increases by 1. Okay.
But that's damage itself.
This is damage itself. So she's only doing bashing?
Yes.
Yeah, she's only doing bashing. She's going to do a shit ton of bashing.
Yep.
Okay, I'm still confused as to how the health thing works. But
well, it's just I'm about to do damage right now, so I'll let you know. what
Bashing damage is like from guns or being punched in the
well,
face.
I see the like the different. There's the dash, the slash, and the X. So I'm guessing bashing something
Bashing
lethal.
activated.
Yeah,
Bashing's the least bad.
Bashing, yeah, well, that I figured. That's D&D stuff.
But for vampires, bashing is the only thing that we are able to soak.
You can soak lethal.
Yeah. That's right. Swords, knives are lethal, and then aggravated is like fire
and claws.
Yeah. So gunshots are lethal for normal people, but not for us, because like a hole doesn't mean much when you're dead. It's like a slashing weapon that's really bad.
Okay.
Yep.
I just mean for marking on the sheet. I understand the concept, but
So her base strength is 3, horde form 3. She got 2 successes, so she gets 1 extra dice, and then she gets 1 extra damage because of horde form. She rolls 8.
Jeez. Wait, is it +1 die or is it
and
+1?
She adds 3 more dice because of potence 3. So that's 11.
I'm gonna be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's not automatic successes. You can't do that.
This is
Don't worry, if you die, I'll give you blood again.
2 bashing.
Wow.
That's you can soak that.
So now you roll your stamina, and remember, 1 blood heals 2 bashing.
Yes.
Just stamina?
Yeah, just stamina.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just stam.
And difficulty pool still 6?
Yep, 6. All base difficulty is 6.
Hey,
So-
you took nothing.
Okay, now for the sake of soaking, this may be a little bit confusing. If you get a 10, it counts as 2. So instead of the 2 successes, it was 3 successes.
Yes.
Okay, so I laugh then
Yeah.
if
So
I feel nothing.
She dashes over to you. She like does the exact same thing that Derek does, grab you by the neck, push you against the wall, but just the initial force, she's just like exhausting herself. She's like burning through her own revenant blood just to be this intimidating, and she just has you against the wall, but no real damage, no nothing.
She hasn't noticed me yet, right?
No.
Okay.
She's just like, I don't want, like, yeah. And she even screams out, she's like, "You won't take me again!"
Says her.
I'm just like, you're a
So
little.
someone's clearly giving her blood.
Yeah.
So that is her. Now it is, who's
Mine.
next? Yeah. So,
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Together before she
so
actually hurts me.
because Scry the Hearthstone actually lasts for the scene, I know where she is, right?
yeah.
Okay, so is it possible to actually just lunge through the wall at her?
How much?
So I don't have to
what's your
actually
strength
move
potence?
through? Huh?
What's your strength and potence combined?
Oh, 6.
Yeah, you can do it. It's easy.
Okay.
You can
All right.
you could do like Hulkamania, just like Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
No, Juggernaut when
Yeah,
he's
the
going through the
Juggernaut.
walls in X-Men where he's just like boo boosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tackle Desiree
Okay.
through the wall.
So you're gonna let him go. You're gonna. Oh no, he dropped. He's like.
Oh yeah, he's convulsing on the ground. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
He's useless. Okay.
Okay.
So
Dex brawl. I'll give you a +2 because you're catching him by surprise.
All right.
Or catching her by surprise.
Okay, so
Because you have
So it's
Scry
dex
the
roll?
Hearthstone up. What?
+2 dice or
Yep.
just +2?
+2 dice.
Okay. So dex brawl. So what is it? It's sixes, right?
Yep. So you got nothing. So you break through, but you just do it too wildly to like get a reach on her. There's just too like your wingspan is like holding you back. That's like
Fucking dice.
It's taking some like you're getting used to your form again. You're like, oh god, wings, shrink them down. Like you caught on the wall. Evan.
Bullshit. All right. Okay. Does she have like a face?
Yeah, she has a face. She has a face.
Okay, I'm gonna get like closer to her so that like I'm like not that far away. And I'm gonna yell Desiree, try to get her to like look at me.
Okay.
Does she like?
She's just like it's all her fury and rage. She just wants to tear things in front of her.
Okay,
Is she actually frenzy or is she?
No, she can't frenzy. She's a human.
Well, you could make a manipulation check to actually get her attention.
But then, I mean, you could use dominate. You just suffer the penalty of not looking at her eyes.
You did that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait,
If you-
she's human?
Yeah, she's human.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna use Eyes of the Serpent on her then. Eventually. Oh, easy. She's got me like chokeholded
Yeah.
on the wall still, right? Okay, thanks for making this super easy, you dumb bitch.
You'll never take me a good, beautiful eye.
Or can I just physically shove myself between Valen and Desiree?
Yeah, you can.
You're not helping. Oh god. Clown fiesta of vampires here.
Dominate, stop.
Okay. You do have to roll.
Yeah, I was expecting that
Her
one.
willpower. Her current willpower is 5.
Okay. So
it's
this one is manipulation intimidate.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get 1,001 this time.
Yep, she stops.
Yay.
And you could just tell she's like tears rolling down her eye because she's just like no. Like
All right.
like, she just like but she's still holding her. And she's
All right.
like,
Now that the fighting stopped, because I can't use mesmerize in like in
in
conflict.
combat. Yeah.
So now that we're like not fighting, let go of
Well,
her.
Now it's Valen's turn. So what do you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
now? She
I could
stopped.
just Eyes of the Serpent her to just keep her still,
Yeah,
at least.
So you just
So-
Eyes of the Serpent. She immediately just goes limp. She's just
Can I
like,
still dominate her while she's Eyes of the Serpent?
You could take
Like get it established?
We can take turns,
Yeah.
I say, looking at you.
Okay.
Actually, she's gonna make a willpower roll. It's difficulty 9s for her to break Eyes of the Serpent.
Okay.
So she has 5.
As she's going for her willpower there, I just kind of say, nice juggernaut there, honey.
She's just like, yeah, she fails.
Oh,
She's completely.
Wow, she fails.
Yeah, she fails. She's like,
Oh, she got so close.
I just kind of like trace a hand along her face and let my tongue like flick out and touch her face in different spots. Just...
All right, we don't need to torture her.
She's just like, you could just, because her heart is literally breaking, and like her, even though she can't move and she can't talk and she can't like her body, she's just crying uncontrollably as she's just like Eyes of the Serpent would do.
Against the wall. I mean, it's
All right.
gonna be okay, sweetie. You'll be fine. Just calm down.
New
So
initiative.
can I? Are we like keeping up the initiative for
No,
a fight?
there's still a fight.
Okay.
There is?
There's 2 dogs, and she's a Bradovich.
I'll
Oh god damn it.
I'll hold on to her. You boys get the dogs.
I'll get it.
New round.
Okay.
I got to roll initiative for them because they noticed their master is being attacked, and so they've been spending the whole form or this whole entire time transforming to their hellhound.
Whoops. That's not.
Oh, do we
that-
roll
that
again, or
wasn't
is it
it.
No,
just
it's
do we
to stay. It's to
Oh,
stay.
okay, to stay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold, but like I will try to stay aware of my surroundings as I.
Okay. So she can't burn for celerity. She's completely entranced.
I do not break eye contact with her unless a dog starts like chomping on me, and
Yeah.
even then, I think I'd probably.
Yeah, the one I'm grabbing first is the big one.
Okay, they go on 11. Okay, so Deck. Sorry, I lost track of what your name was. Deck.
I'm grabbing the big one.
Okay, you.
The Pomeranian's not going to do shit. It's going to bite your toe, but you know.
Well, the Pomeranian, it like its fur turns into spikes, and like it just turns.
She changed them.
Yeah, she changed him.
They're hellhounds. A hellhound Pomeranian?
Yes.
God damn it.
So like the little tiny Pomeranian has like spikes and like it has like little poisonous tips at the end of them. But I mean, poison doesn't really hurt vampires.
Remind me to learn how to do this and then get a bunch of chihuahuas and when they go into a big farm to make it look like they're from Critters.
Yeah. And so
I've seen that movie. Come on.
pretty sure it's a D&D. Yeah, I know it's not D&D. Yeah, I said
D&D. Well, they don't have Vampire the Masquerade.
No, they do.
They do, but the thing is, the top role-playing game right now is
It's
also
D&D.
Nebula Jazz, so
Yeah.
I don't really think they're gonna care about us doing D&D. And there's never anybody under the Vampire Masquerade.
it's
And
I'm
dead.
trying to game the system here, okay, guys? I'm being honest. No transparency, okay?
Yeah. Listen, we want you to watch us.
Yeah, exactly.
Shame on us. Bad.
I think this is quality content. Patreon.com/out of order show. Okay.
Damn it.
Anyways.
I'm gonna upgrade to the 10 as soon as I can.
You're-
I'm already a $2 baller.
Woo. Deck, your go. Big. Oh, and the big one, the pit. It has like the same muscle mass. Almost looks like Louis. But kind of almost has like the same features, like big muscular chest, huge like fangs. Like, yeah, it's just like it goes rabid.
Well, okay, so the spiky one.
Spiky Pomeranian.
Okay, I can't really split my action here.
You can split your action.
Yeah, but with the rolls I've been getting, my dice pool is not going to be good enough. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the big one first. I'm gonna, you know what? I will. Okay, all right. No. I'm not gonna fuck around with these. I'm spinning a blood for feral claws.
Okay. So
And
you pop claws.
Huh?
Then you pop claws.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go apeshit on these things.
Okay.
Or on the big one. So I'm gonna go to town.
Okay.
So 6 is right.
Mhm.
I always double check.
You didn't take Stone Hand, did you?
The what?
The Stone Hand merit?
No.
Okay, because I gave you a chance to recreate your character now that we got that book.
I don't remember you saying that.
I did in passing. Maybe we forgot.
2.
Yeah. So
I
you
actually
attack.
forgot to spend my experience.
Yeah.
Lol.
Okay, so
I spent it right before the session started.
I-
the damage
So
is
damage is your strength plus 1
Characters can
plus
be
another
really good
1 because of
next
feral
session.
claws. So what's your strength?
plus 1 die and then plus another die.
Because you got 2 successes, so every other success past 1 is an extra damage.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay,
claws
so-
give you plus 1. And then whatever your
And
potency-
fortitude is 2. So
or
plus
potent-
2.
You mean potence? You mean?
Potence, yeah,
Yeah.
potence. Potence is 2.
You can burn a blood to do 2 automatic damage. Instead of getting the 2 extra dice, you can get 2 automatic damage.
Yeah, let's go ahead and turn this thing into V8 juice.
Okay, so you're spending the blood to do
Yeah,
automatic.
I'll spend another blood. I can. I have the generation.
It doesn't matter. With potence and celerity, it ignores generational caps.
Well, no, for the automatic.
Yeah.
Because I spent the Protean and then for those
Yeah,
the 2 damage.
what I'm telling you is that Potence and Celerity ignore generational caps. So you can spend as much blood as you want on Celerity and Potence.
So strength plus the 2 dice plus what is the? It was the
so strength. Plus 2.
The potence.
Yeah, but you spent the success to get automatic 2.
Okay.
So now you just roll your strength plus claws plus 1. So that should be what? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Numbers, math. Welcome to role playing.
Less so in
Are you
vampire.
kidding me?
So you do
You
2.
are.
You do
so
2.
good.
Oh.
You do 2. You spent the potence to automatically do 2.
Okay, so the negative 1 doesn't
2
subtract from your automatic successes.
All right. Which one do you attack? The spiky Pomeranian or the big? The pit?
Not the shitty dice roller for the first time in a campaign ever.
So this thing has Fortitude 2, so only rolls 2 dice. Because it can soak ag. It takes 2 ag. And it goes.
I'm pretty much keeping these 2 at bay while you 2 do
13.
what you need to.
Cooper.
So I know we're technically in combat, but like, am I not fighting enough to mesmerize her now?
No, we're still in combat, so this is in 3-second splits.
Okay.
But she's Eyes of the Serpent. She's completely locked down. So if Valen breaks her sight, then she can react.
Okay. I'm assuming you're not going to do that.
Oh fuck no! She turned into a big scary thing, and I laughed at her. She's gonna like claw me to death if I let her go.
I'll attack the same dog Derek was attacking.
Okay.
I'll just punch it.
The big one?
Yeah, because I don't want to shoot a gun and then have everyone in the neighborhood call 911.
All right.
If they haven't noticed, if they haven't heard the wall
shattering glass. Shattering
The
glass.
shattering glass, the me screaming at the cheating, lying husband, apparently, and whatever. I mean, the drone is down. We can deal with that later.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
that's 10 minutes. We haven't been doing this for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll punch it. I'll just brawl.
Dex brawl.
Difficulties?
6s.
Okay. I have 4 dice. I got 2 successes.
All right. So your strength plus 1 plus your potence.
All right. So we wanted to do nothing, and then strength, and then I have 2 potence. Difficulty 6s again.
Yep.
1 success.
All right. This thing has fortitude, and you're only doing bashing. So
yeah, it's good.
4
plus
plus 2, so 6. Yeah, it soaks it. It's like you go, and you just hit like it's just grotesquely large bicep, shoulder bicep, whatever that region of a dog is. I don't know. I'm not a dog person. Anyways, so Dag's turn. The Dags. The big dog is going to attack Deck because he's the biggest threat. So
figuratively and literally.
Yeah. So is attacking you, Derek, for that much. So got 1 success.
Okay.
It is doing ag because of a combo discipline.
I have fortitude 2. I can soak.
Okay. So its strength is 3 plus 3, so it's 6. 6 plus the bite attack, which is 2, so 8. I should just copy this whole thing instead of just constantly rolling. So you are taking nothing.
Ha! Awesome.
So it rolls. It just can't get through your rock skin.
I really
Man.
wish all I hear is like
We're
these
just
sounds.
look
of
how many.
dogs.
I just on the last 4 rolls, there's just been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones so far.
This is generous because usually he destroys us when he's the GM or the ST.
Storytelling.
He messes us up.
Okay, so the little tiny Pomeranian is going to pull a Sonic the Hedgehog maneuver. It rolls into a ball and is going to attack Valen.
Oh, that makes sense. Crap.
Just somebody stick that thing to a wall.
I will like try no matter what happens to me in damage to keep my eyes locked on this bitch.
So it hits for 1. So it's going to do 3 plus 3, so that's 6 plus 1, so 7. And this is
Was it
lethal.
lethal or ag?
It's lethal. The spikes have been horde crafted onto it to do lethal.
Uno.
Wait, doesn't that make me like crippled if it's 7 damage?
Well, I have to
What?
roll the,
Okay.
the dice and see how much
Yeah.
it can soak.
No, I
Yeah,
was
I-
like, excuse me?
Roll your stamina, soak 1.
Okay. That should be pretty.
These dice rolls, man. Look at that. 3, 1, 0, 1, 1. 0 successes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You took the
so
one.
So you take 1 lethal as it rolls and like slashes, like it cuts your Achilles tendon, like it's trying to drop you, and so just like blood just starts gushing out. And give me a
Guys?
give me a stamina roll real quick. Okay, there's something not right about that attack. That like there's like something coursing through your blood after that
Okay,
attack.
we need to finish this fight as quick as we can.
Oh!
It burns, guys.
Can you make her do things while you have her like eyes
I
instrumented?
No, I would have to switch over to
Entrancement.
presence, and then I can entrancement her.
But it's the
which
same
I-
thing. It can't be done in combat.
Yeah.
She can dread gaze and awe, but she can't entrance it because it takes a full like, come to me, stare into my eyes. Whoa. Yeah.
Does
So
the
I-
dog like bounce off after that happens?
Yeah, it just goes. It's
Okay.
trying to cut the Achilles tendon and drop her. But you guys are vampires. You don't need your Achilles tendon. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't need that shit, but there's something wrong now, guys. And I guess that's all I can say
now
within
it's
3
Valen's turn,
seconds.
so
Yeah,
it's your turn.
that's pretty much all I say. Guys, something's wrong.
So you keep
And-
Eyes of the Serpent going.
Yeah, I do not need her fucking shit up. Those are
Yeah,
dogs.
but-
They should be able to handle
I
fucking
have buttons
dogs.
too.
Punt that thing.
Back around to Deck.
I'm going at the dog.
Okay, roll. And for the audience, this is 9 seconds into combat. Every round, every turn is 3 seconds.
It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
Just-
it's-
Well, this is World of Darkness combat.
I like this better than D&D though. I like the fact that combat is quick because in D&D it's like a full 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, I'm hoping that 5th edition they streamline combat a little bit, where it's not like 3 rolls to do 1 action. It's like your dex dodge, dex or strength damage, resolve. Like I want to kind of be like 2 rolls at the max,
Where's my...
like in
Okay.
D&D where it's like you roll to attack, do damage. But then if they add an armor class, I'm gonna just I will
4.
die. 4. So you do yeah. So you roll your
So
strength.
plus 3 this time.
Plus 3 plus your plus 1 for your claws. Oh, by the way, his claws, like part of the runes they craft down, they have like they're grafted into him as well. Like there's something like almost kind of Cthulhuian about them, like either angel like he's supposed to like be like this very weird looking angel that has claws. Like the claws don't look like feral claws.
They're
It's creepy.
mystical looking?
Yeah, they're like mystical looking.
Oh. Was more like rock than anything.
No, they look more like needles. Like you craft into people's souls sort of thing. Like
Huh.
you carve into man. And the runes are like glowing around them.
I'll spend blood for the puns.
Okay. For the auto successes.
Yes.
Okay. Make sure guys keep track of your blood. 'Cause...
Yeah, I only have 10 right
Yeah, I,
now,
didn't
so
even, I haven't actually fed.
Yeah,
since-
so that's what I was trying to say. Valen,
Yeah.
Valen and
5.
Cooper didn't even
we
turn.
didn't feed. We started cleaning a
5
body.
Okay, so he only rolls 2. This will drop it if it gets none.
Knowing my luck, it'll probably.
It got 2.
So I got four ag.
So 4 ag. So, but it took 2, so it's crippled. So it's down. It's not going to get back up. It's crippled. It's an animal. It's not going to. I mean, it's going to try to fight for its owner, but it's literally -5 dice. So, you know, it's not going to be able to do much. It's like on a hope and a prayer. Although the Pomeranian's still around, buzzing around.
Hopefully I can deal with that on my turn.
Okay. It's your turn.
All right. I realize that
Be the hero. Get the Pomeranian.
I might have trouble actually physically fighting it, but I'm just going to throw darkness at it. So I'm going to use Obtin 2, and I'm going to center the darkness on the dog, and I'm going to make sure the darkness isn't a large enough radius to block Valen's eyesight.
Are you going to try to, like, suffocate it?
Pretty much, and just blind it.
All right. Roll manipulation occult, difficulty 7s.
Okay, that is 5 dice. You can spend willpower to help you on stuff like this, right?
Yes.
How many extra dice do you get if you spend willpower?
You just get an automatic success.
And how do you get willpower back?
By acting out your nature and demeanor.
Okay. Do you also get it back when you sleep or only when you act it out?
When you sleep, unless you have the nightmare flaw, you get all your willpower back. So you should be at full willpower.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
And then I will do manipulation occult, summon darkness.
Okay. Shroud of Night. Wow, both you and Valen and Deck can see through your inky darkness.
Oh, wait, do I know that?
No. It says, even those possessing heightened senses, either the beast or tongue of the ass, and similar powers, they suffer penalties of blindness too, because it's in a natural darkness.
So I center the darkness at the dog, and I just make the radius big enough.
It starts to, like, you suck out all the air in the Shroud of Night. It immediately collapses because it's like you sucked all the air out because the darkness feeds on the air, and it's just like you can hear it and it's almost disturbing. Like the sound is muffled through the darkness, and it just kind of oozes in and creates like this sphere centering on the Pomeranian. You could just hear the whimper of the Pomeranian as it's being slowly suffocated.
All right, so are we killing these dogs, or do we want to keep them around?
Just kill them.
Deck, what do you think?
I was gonna say that if she's gonna be one of us again, she might need her allies.
Okay. Can I wait? I'm just gonna wait until just after the dog stops whimpering. So like, when it passes out before it like dies, and then I'll let go of the darkness.
Okay, it definitely passes it because you can see in your own darkness. So it falls over. It reverts back to its normal form. So all its like spiky hair reverts to normal.
Should have started with that one, and I let the darkness go.
Yeah. And then you see like the hellhound. It's still in its form, but it's crippled. It's like just bleeding. Has like these huge gashes on its back and on its chest. Like it's gonna bleed out unless somebody does something to it. And she's just there.
She can do it.
Okay. So she's still eyes the serpent. She's still like entranced onto you.
All right. Do you want to switch the mesmerize over to me?
I'm gonna go
are you
check
ready?
up on the
Okay.
You definitely tell like you're not. I mean, it's like
something's wrong, so I need to check this out. Can you grab her?
Yeah. So I'll switch. Mesmerize. Revert to human form.
Okay. Roll mesmerize.
What is that? It's manipulation leadership, I think.
Yeah, it's manipulation leadership.
Yeah, I think so.
Manipulation leadership.
Just to make sure, because I really don't want the fight to start again. I'm also
4. Her current willpower is 4. She spent a willpower.
Okay. 4. I don't think I need to spend a willpower then. I want to make sure I only spend that when I need to.
You need honestly, Evan. You need 4 successes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need 4 successes.
I'll spend a willpower.
Okay.
To make her go human form?
No, to just like completely subjugate her.
Okay,
I'm also prepared to entrance as well because I know that his thing can fail sometimes.
Oh wait, whoops, that was a mistake. I almost gave myself a bunch of extra dice.
Jeez, cheater.
I got 5
4
successes.
successes.
So you completely subjugate her
Okay.
through, like, you tell her first to be like, all right, dear, it's time for you to... I mean, what do you say to her? Because you have to actually do a conversation with her.
All right, Desiree, it's time to rejoin the Sabbat. So you're going to start by reverting to your regular human form.
She reverts back down.
Now you're going to tell us what your dog.
This is what she looks like now that she's no longer in horde form.
Okay.
She's working for me after this. Girl, we got a place for you. You're gonna work at the club.
All right, now
she's a bit of a starlet. She's a bit of an yeah.
Desiree, what did your dogs do to my friend here?
I'm inspecting my Achilles heel, by the way.
She's like, I gave them a treatment.
What does it do?
It's a snake venom.
Do you have an antidote, or is there a way to?
It doesn't
fix
work
it?
on your kind. I was expecting people to show up, but like the Sabbat, they always roll in guns blazing.
All right,
Can I
Desiree,
bleed myself out and then have you give me more blood afterwards?
what is the? Yeah, how does this poison work? Is there like a? Can we like
it's-
spin blood and fix it?
No, it doesn't work on you. It's supposed. It paralyzes people.
Oh, okay.
People, not vampires.
Okay,
So it just
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poison don't work on vampires unless you digest it or it's a supernatural poison, like acimite poison.
Okay. Well, I'm fine then.
All right. Don't worry, Desiree. We hopefully will be much kinder than your old masters. Tell us, have you been getting blood from the Camarilla?
No.
Have you been working with the Camarilla?
Yes. But they don't know what I am.
They think you're a regular human being.
Yeah, he's their property.
War.
Is he dead now?
No, he's convulsing because he drank somebody else's blood, and that's
No.
Does that kill you?
no, unless you need lore.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, you don't know anything. He did take to the blood, and he's passed out. He's like foaming at the mouth, eyes rolled back, like he almost had
Valen,
like
can you do me a favor and make sure he doesn't die?
Wait, do I look like a fucking doctor to you?
Just like make sure he doesn't choke on his own vomit.
Okay, big boy, can you come here?
I make sure he's
I was gonna say, can you like pick him up and help me like seat him in a chair or something so he's not swallowing his own tongue or whatever?
There's something supernaturally wrong with him.
Can I call Wrath?
Like somebody did something to him, and it hurts. It's hurting him.
Wrath? I'll call. I don't know what to do, so I'm calling, buddy.
All right, who you calling Wrath?
Yeah, he's the one that I trust and like to talk to. Hi.
So he's like, is this line secure?
This is the phone you gave me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What's up?
So we gave blood to another person that's taking blood from the Camarilla, and now he's like foaming and dying, and we're not really sure what to do. This is Desiree, and this dude here, what's his name?
Anthony.
Anthony. So he's dying.
He's high profile. He needs to live.
I put it on speaker.
Hold, please. Click.
Okay. Oh, does he actually put me on the hold?
Yeah.
I love this guy so much. He's so classic.
Desiree, do you know who Anthony's contacts with the Camarilla were? Okay, tell me.
I'm doing a roll for Wrath real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was just trying to avoid it since I wasn't actually.
0.
So he. Okay, repeat that again. Sorry.
So there's someone who belonged to the Camarilla who was
No, I was
getting
saying
blood.
Cooper, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Desiree, do you know who Anthony's contacts with the Camarilla were?
Yeah.
Are?
and
Okay.
you're dead now that his plaything is going to be, I'm assuming you guys are going to kill him.
I would rather not.
Well, now he knows too much.
He doesn't have to know that.
What? Are you some sort of specialist?
You could say that.
That thing's new. What's that?
What is she?
Points at Deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say no thing, probably big boy.
It's new to me too. Can't really answer that question for you.
I thought I looked gruesome. Although, she kind of does this. Centrical.
Desiree, why don't you want to work for the Sabbat?
Because you
Why
guys,
spend so much effort running from us?
What does it matter?
Because I'm curious.
because you guys are.
Oh, sweetie, we
insane.
know you're redneck trash. Don't worry.
We met Dion.
Your
Oh,
dad's really
great.
missed you, Desiree.
You went and spoke to Dad. What? Did you find my delinquent brothers as well?
No,
Not yet.
but you're
We were
gonna
hoping
tell
you
us.
could help.
Not at once. Not at once. I kind of know where they're at, but I don't really know. They're
You
not.
can tell us that later, then. Desiree, why do you not want to be a member of the Sabbat? Or why don't you want to work for the Sabbat?
Because I want to be me. I don't want to be a slave to you fucks.
All right. Well,
I mean,
what if...
Look at her. She doesn't even. She has no
Watch.
sense of style. She has no.
Okay,
I
stop
will-
talking.
She stops.
She's working in the club, whether she likes it or not. She is gonna
No,
get fucked
she's more
6 ways.
valuable doing what she's doing.
And she's too
Please.
high profile.
What are you talking about? People fall all the time from society. Put her in the club. Let her get raped in the ass. Fucking
Stop,
Hmm.
Desiree.
Yes.
I would like to redefine your relationship with the Sabbat. Oh, by the way, are you going to convulse if you drink my blood right now?
I really don't want to.
Will
That
you
doesn't answer the
physically
question.
be okay if you drink my blood?
Yes.
Why did that sound suspicious?
Well,
Are
no,
you
I had
keeping
to.
something-
I had to think
Okay.
about it. My storyteller Michael had to think
Okay.
about it, trying to think the chain of events that would have happened. Yes.
So she can drink my blood.
Yes.
Drink this. Give her my blood.
And like, the moment she drinks it, like the roots of her hair start to like she had that platinum blonde thing going. Like, her hair immediately goes to like a dirty blonde, and she looked like she was in her like mid-30s, right? She reverts down to like a way younger age, like almost like in her 20s. Like her skin starts to like become less, she de-ages basically. All revenants de-age once you start because they're programmed that way.
bitch.
All right, now Desiree, I would like to redefine your relationship with the Sabbat. The others
And
may
what's that, master?
the others may consider you a slave. I would like to consider you an employee. I think we can both benefit from this relationship.
Whatever you say. It took me a long time to get rid of this accent.
Can you not continue to get rid of it?
I can try, but my mind, the blood is taking hold. My discipline, my training, it's coming back. It's hard for me to concentrate now. I used to be focused, and now I'm ravenous.
Desiree, if we leave you here, will Anthony's master hurt you?
Since his master's the big honcho around here, yes.
All right, then you're going to come with us. We don't want you to get hurt.
I was able to come off as just another dumb blonde model. But
Which you
now
are.
You can stay that way.
Do you want to continue your old life?
yes.
Okay, I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to.
But not like this now.
You can re-dye your hair. So you got some plastic surgery. People do it all the
I
time.
look younger.
So you got some really good plastic surgery. They're not going to assume that you drank a vampire's blood.
God.
We really are a dumb blonde. You don't have to play very hard.
She
All
just
right,
gives
we
you,
should
like, this
leave though
look.
before anyone shows up.
Uh,
Is he?
Hold
Yes.
on. I go to her closet and pick out some clothes and jewelry since she made a statement about my fashion. Pick out something great, a pair of shoes if she's close to the same
She's
size.
got like brand name, like she has,
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm going for Versace.
Yeah.
Get me some Louis Vuitton. Grab
Yeah.
some diamonds, some
She has like
earrings.
a whole like shoe rack and purses.
Oh, I'm sure. I know
Make
my
sure
way
to-
around a walk-in closet. It's fine. Shut up.
Yeah.
Make sure to leave enough so she can keep up her appearance.
I'm
By
just
the way,
taking
you're
a
not
few
living
things.
We need to leave soon.
Yes.
I'm going. I'm
All
like
right.
grabbing.
It's just like, ooh, I really like this, and I like this, and
I just like.
ooh, this necklace is really good.
right,
Derek, there is
Bag it all and
there's
leave.
something weird
I do.
going on in the house, and you can feel it.
We need to leave now.
Scry the Hearthstone
Yeah,
again?
Scry the Hearthstone. Well, that because
Are there
that's
any
where-
secret
that's-
passages?
No, there's something like not watching, but there's been like an alert that has been triggered.
I grab the
like
Louis duffel
mystically-
bag and throw it in.
Mystically, there's been an alert that has been triggered. Like a spell went off, and you can sense it with Scry the Hearthstone.
Both of you get out of here. I'll deal with this.
Off we go.
All right. We might need 2 cars. I want to take Anthony and her dogs with us. I don't want them getting hurt. They're valuable alive. Desiree, there's a car here, right?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna take Anthony. Valen, can you drive my car? Take the dogs.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, the one dog is like really fucked up. Like, if you move it, it's going to leave a blood trail. Like it's.
We just let it die.
Okay. Leave that one here. We'll take the other one just
Yours.
unconscious.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll take that one with me so that Desiree can command it.
Okay.
So we'll get into the car. I'll have Valen take my car.
I hang up on Wrath for now since we're moving anyways.
Oh yeah, he says he's like, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay.
Call Pride.
Okay. Well, are we leaving this boy
Actually-
here?
I would rather take him with us.
Okay.
Somebody call Pride and leave me the phone.
Okay.
I
bye.
take up the burner phone I was going to give you, and I call Pride.
Okay. Immediately.
Because I can't dial the buttons.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it on speakerphone, and I'll
I
put
get
it
my
in a nice...
fat finger the button.
Don't forget to
It's just-
smash the phone when you're done, sweetie.
I'm gonna put it up. You put it on speaker.
I put it on speaker, and
Okay.
I leave it in a nice open spot for you.
No,
Get out of
Deck
here. I'll
is
deal
a
with
gargoyle. That's the gargoyle sign.
Yeah. Big wings, 7'8", horns, the whole shebang.
Yeah. He not only gargoyles are normally around 6'8", 7", but he also took the merit huge size. So he's
Yeah,
like
it
another
pretty much adds a foot to the damn size. So
Yeah.
or a foot or better.
Beefy.
So immediately, Cooper, what do you want?
All right.
This isn't Cooper.
Oh, Deck son.
I found there's something going on here, and I need your advice.
He's like, hold on, and he's there.
What the fuck?
Okay.
He's
You're gonna
there,
teach me that.
but he's there astrally.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
There's
you
something.
see, Derek, you see that there's a presence in the house, but it is not on the physical plane. And then
Is it him or is
Yeah.
it something else?
it's so he's going to open channel with you. Obviously, you don't.
Oh God.
He does-
Okay.
obviously, you don't know what's entering your mind, so I have to roll telepathy
Against my willpower.
against. Hold on, what is your? I need to look at their difficulty real quick.
My current.
What's your current
is
willpower points?
4.
4. Okay, so
I'll be
Because I had to
One
spend
second.
one for Scry the Hearthstone.
okay. I haven't made so yeah, so he's like there. Difficulty 4?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like enters your mind.
Is it mental?
Yeah.
I'm susceptible
yeah.
of mental.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. He got 5 successes. He can just go.
It would be difficulty. What is that? 2s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like he establishes connection to you. You see him. He is here astrally, and he is like, there is something wrong here.
That's why I called.
He immediately starts to move at the speed of thought, trying to.
I'm searching too because I felt it.
Okay. You start like tearing things down, like trying to feel the heart, like scry the heartstone. But then it's not that you're looking at like at the space in like a 3D sort of mindscape, but you're feeling it out with your runes. And you go and you're like you stop using your eyes and you start like basically going on instinct. So give me a courage roll.
A courage roll?
Yeah.
All right. Difficulties?
It'd be 6s.
1.
Okay. You go to like the kitchen area and you pull off like the stone tiling on the ground and there's a rune that is reacting to you. And it's dissolving away. Whatever happened, the spell broke.
Pride.
Yeah. He's like
I point. Occult?
Yeah, cult.
Shit. I really need to up my intelligence or something. Difficulties?
Difficulties is the level of arcane. So it'd be difficulty 8s.
1. Hey. Oh my god, I would have had 2. Fucking
Okay.
1s.
So it is a level. Actually, it would have been 7s. My bad. It is a level 2 ritual. And it is called machine. You recognize it's called Machine Blitz.
Machine Blitz?
Yes. Basically, if there is a supernatural presence in the area, all recording devices are destroyed. Anything that like could.
So phones.
Like phones, the camera system, anything that could record, anything that is a complex machine that is used to basically for surveillance or to call the police or anything is destroyed. So
Tremere.
yeah. They don't whatever happened, they didn't want anybody like there's got to be a chain of events that just happened. Like this is like this is thought out. This is planned. Whatever just happened is like a set of, like if this were to happen, then this happens. If this were to happen, then this happens.
Makes me wonder how many more are here.
It's a really rich, popular area.
I mean, in this house.
That's the only one you know. And he's like, you have to get out. This wasn't part of the contingency. Go.
I go out the back and fly.
Okay.
I'll tell you to meet us at, I guess, your club, Valen.
Yeah.
Seems
So
like a
you
place to
take
head
her, you drive out, get out of there, hell high water, and you arrive at the melodrama, the abandoned community theater.
Oh, I dropped the burner phone in a river that I happened to fly by.
Okay. So you drop it, bloop, fly off. She's there, basically like,
Um. Okay.
But when she sees Louis, she's like, "Oh, Louis!" And she goes over and she pets Louis. "How you doing, boy?" And just like starts petting, and immediately like the dog is like happy and jumps around and is like really excited. Like it actually brings her happy, like a joy. She's like, "Oh, it's Louis. Hey, Louis, how you doing, boy?"
She has a thing for dogs. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
I'm not even there. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
Desiree, you said you have an idea where your brothers are.
Okay, so Anthony, he was a sweetheart, but he didn't really know what I was. So thankfully, he never discovered what I was. But I was kind of playing. I was trying to use him to get into the Camarilla. Trying to find some sort of way to undo all this mess that you guys did to us. I was trying to get in with those blood sorcerer guys. What are they called?
The Tremere.
Yeah, the Tremere. But so I had to, there are times where he would tell me I had to go somewhere, and I would follow him, and I would.
Anthony told you this?
No, Anthony didn't even realize what I was, and so.
Who
But
are you
I know
talking about?
Anthony. I was trying to follow him in to where the cam was at, but
Okay.
apparently, like all I know is that I heard about my two brothers through him. Apparently, they're anarchs, but they're vampires now, which I didn't even know revenants could become vampires. So that means I can become a vampire?
I don't know.
Like, if I could be one of you guys, that'd be great. I mean, then I could just forge my own path, have my own fucking life back. I mean, granted, it'd be a vampire, but at least I would be me. But then there's been all these weird killings that have been happening. Like, I've been listening on like some of the investigative reporting side. Like all these women, like a whole family of immigrant workers, like they up and disappeared in Wasco. And then there was like their drought is still affecting parts of the North County near Kern River Valley. Like, this is all weird stuff. I was like, I knew you guys were coming back. Once I started hearing all the weird news shit. Like, was it you guys who like shot up that billiard where all those people died out in Niles?
No, it wasn't us.
I think Laura, your camera or your mic's off. I don't know if you said anything.
All right, we'll wait for her for a
Yeah.
sec.
Nope. We just hear popping.
All right, well.
Anyways, but
Dion,
if you want to check out
Jr.
that exclusive, go to patreon.com/outofordershow to check out that event.
Or wait, was that actually us?
It was Valen and Wrath.
Okay.
Valen
Because I said
Wrath.
no, because I was assuming
Yeah.
it wasn't us.
So we could just assume that Valen kind of just smirks at the news. Nope, nothing. No, a whole lot of nothing. Just
Oh, wait.
wait.
Did I hear your mic?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yep,
now we
there you
hear
go.
you. Nope.
And
But
Oh, that's really weird.
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties. BRB. I'm gonna refresh Roll20 and see if that works. BRB, guys. Okay, try talking again.
it's likely my
Okay,
end.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. All right.
I need a new mic so bad.
So,
I would have just said, yeah, that was me.
oh, why does the spot always do this?
Why does this about always do this?
Okay, we're not going to get into a cat fight.
It's not like I have any choice now.
Okay. All right, so you said your brothers are anarchs. Do you know where they are?
Nope. Well, no.
Do you know where I could figure out where they are?
I don't know. That's all your guys' deal. I mean, anarchs are what? They're like rebel vampires, right? They're not part of the Cam or the Sabbat.
You said you know. Do you know where the Camarilla is? It seems like
No,
you've been spying on
I was
Anthony.
trying to, but Anthony, he works for Locke, the head print, the big guy, the guy's in charge of everybody here.
The prince.
Yeah.
My character is clueless because she's still learning about the whole religion thing besides the stuff that Wrath told her. So she's like,
I'll look at you. The prince is the head of the Camarilla in Bakersfield.
right.
It's actually Kern County.
Kern County, excuse me.
Yeah, actually, so this is just like more. He's like he owns multiple counties. He's like the prince of like the Central Valley or some shit, like from here all the way to Hanford and South Fresno, and Tulare County. Because the Cam, I guess, needs to have as big territory as they possibly can.
Wouldn't this be up your lady's alley? I say, looking over to you, Cooper.
I can ask her. She'll probably know more. All right. So Pride wanted Desiree, us to get in contact with him after we found Desiree, right? Like someone wanted to talk to us once we found Desiree.
I know the
Derek
bad
Derek
dude.
was given instructions, and those instructions were given to Derek. So
Oh, I don't even remember what it was. I'm sorry.
Pride is basically like find the old Sabbat. That's basically what he wants you to do.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
the breadcrumbs leads
Well,
to the
I'm not there.
Bradoviches. The Bradoviches will eventually find their Samis master. The old.
Am I
Samis
even
master.
there?
No, not there yet. No, you'll
Yeah.
get there in like 5 minutes. So
I say,
because
I tossed the
Flying.
burner phone, so
yeah, you toss the burner phone.
All right. I'm gonna call Pride because I don't know what to do now that the others,
Okay.
now that they're anarchs.
He immediately picks up and he's just like, there was a. I told Deck to stay back. There was a thaumaturgical. Oh, you don't understand what there was a blood magic ritual implanted in the house.
Premier.
Yes.
What
What did you get from the girl?
Well, so I fed her my blood to make sure that she was calm, so we have control over her again.
Very well.
Her boyfriend, it looks like, was a ghoul of Locke, the prince of the Central Valley.
Where is this ghoul at?
I have him with me right now.
You need to. You could definitely tell he's a little like, fuck. He didn't think that you guys grabbed you grabbed the whale basically. He's like, fuck, and you can sense that in his frustration. He's like,
Is everything okay?
We did exactly what he told us to do. It better be
Eh,
okay.
He says something. He says something in Japanese, and he says something along the lines of, when you fish with the net, you expect to catch small, but what you've caught in the goddess itself.
Is that a good thing?
Depends on how we can use this to our advantage, or if this will be a burden upon us.
Well, Deck fed this ghoul his blood, so he's been convulsing for a while. I think he's still alive, but I don't know how to deal with this.
I would suggest you taking him to a remote location and having your sire pry into his mind. He may be under some sort of dominant blood control. Because the
Okay.
blood did not take, correct?
Yes.
So you must take him somewhere and meet up with your sire.
All right, I'll call her after this. Also, we have new information about Dion Jr. and Dustin that changes things. They're
Proceed.
no longer revenants. They've become anarchs.
Interesting. Who would embrace Sabbat pawns?
I've heard that they may have been in contact with Davila, their old master. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Davila was, according to the records, Davila was a devoted Samis. But there wasn't really, she wasn't spectacular in any manner. She came here with the original intent with the Spanish missionaries, with the lead La Sombra. Your sire has more knowledge about this. Find out all the
Okay.
history you can about Davila and the original Sabbat from her.
All right, I'll ask her after this. Does this change the mission? Do you still want us to find Dion Jr. and Dustin?
Yes, now that we know that they're anarchs, now we can test our limitations, figure out where exactly the anarchs dwell and where the Camarilla dwell, and where we can start migrating into areas, slowly take territory back.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to meet up with Lust at some point to get the full story. Have Valen, Greed told me about this club.
We're getting that set up.
Have the girl set that up. The Bradovich, both of them. I'm assuming you put blood in both.
Yes, I put blood in Dion Senior and Desiree.
Okay, have them assist Valen into the club, and then Deck has his own mission, but he may need cooperation from you to find information about a scientist from the early 70s, late 60s.
Okay.
A woman by the name of Julia Moonlight. Yes, Moonlight.
One sec. Desiree, do you know anyone named Julia Moonlight? Desiree?
She's like, no, not. That sounds
Okay.
pretty weird to me.
All right. All right. Understood, Pride. Anything else?
Oh, Deck will fill you in more. He has a journal that you can use as reference.
All right.
He may be
contact-
agitated. If you notice any of his mannerisms start to expungiate out of him, just let him breeze through it. He is unraveling his past as we speak. He may see things. He may experience things that are not quite there. But you need to let him return.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be in contact. I'll call Lust, set up a meeting.
You did good. All of you.
Okay, I put that part on speakerphone, so we all get a little praise.
We don't have supernatural hearing or anything like that,
No.
I guess. So
No,
I mean, you can get it.
You can.
I'm assuming you don't.
it's aspects.
Yeah.
And you hang up. Deck arrives. And you have the Bradovich in your custody. You have a nice little spot to kind of carve out your own little slice of power in Kern County. But
Is there a basement?
there's a basement.
Dibs.
But there is,
club. Fuck you.
No, it's a good central planning area for our pack. What are they called in Vampire?
Yeah, it's pack.
Pack.
Pack?
It's a
Okay.
pack. It's you.
For Sabbat, it's pack.
It's Sabbat's pack. It's coterie if you're Camarilla. If you're Anarch, it's a motley.
Okay. This is a good central planning area for our pack. We don't need more than the basement.
You sure that you want all of us in the same spot at the same time? That sounds like an excellent way to just kind of.
No, I don't. But it's nice to have one central location we can meet up for planning, things like that.
Okay.
And
We're going to be using it for your club anyway.
Yeah.
so as the curtain draws, it pans out as there are, the stars align and things are in motion. The Camarilla are now aware of your presence. Now that it is affirmed. You see a silhouette of a man with glasses, with a really griddle voice, going, "My God."
Oh.
As he closes like a monitor, you see another silhouette of a woman crying, like crying blood into this book. And this book has all sorts of like the same runes that Derek has. And it has this. She has silvery, starry hair as she's crying into this book. And then you see another pan, a slow pan of this Native American-looking dude as he is eviscerating these Hispanic women, and he's just feeding on the blood. And then you kind of see like he looks up, and it starts to dim, like the moonlight and the darkness, and then in the darkness you see like all these eyeballs appear, like all these like almost like bloodborne sort of like Cthulhuing eyes appear, and then end of session.
I forgot to bleed on the panther.
Well, we'll talk about, we're going to do the wrap up, guys, but we're ending. Thank you guys so much. We are going to be recording the post show wrap up where we talk about what happened in the session, how they're going to be spending their XP, which you guys can support us at Patreon to get that. I'll be posting it sometime this weekend, as well as we have 2 out of the 3 one-on-one downtime scenes. Currently we have one with Valen and Deck, so you get a lot of backstory.
Mine is really good, like really good.
I will be recording sometime this weekend the storyteller session, the making of Pride, because we had a lot of stuff happening with Pride, especially with Deck. If you see the one-on-one session, a lot of his story, a lot of his background. And then sometime this week, we will be recording the one-on-one session with Cooper and Lust. And Cooper is going to be given a little bit of a history lesson in the La Sombra and the makings of the Sabbat coming over into America, and why it's important that those events relate to what is happening here in the story. So thank you guys so much for being here. Like always, I cannot thank my amazing cast. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Evan. This has been Starting XP Presents the Masquerade, an Out of Order Show production. Support us on Patreon. You can follow me at Out of Order Show. You can follow Laura at LateNightRivithead. You can follow Derek at Figgly Nuts, and Evan doesn't have social media, so it doesn't matter. He's a player. Go follow their channels too. That's about it. Have a good one. And be sure, if you support Patreon, we're gonna do the post show. I'll probably post it up probably after this. So take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.